How did they navigate that situation? What did they learn from it? Oof, you're gonna have to dig deep for this one, guys. While you think about this, would anybody like to sum up what happened last week for a third hero point, a third hero card draw, while you're rolling to decide who gets to sum up what happened? I would very much like you to get rid of your hero points and hero cards from last week and draw fresh ones. Also, I heard from Larry, who you might have forgotten, but he was a player in this game, and he played as Loritz, and he is planning to return.
Oh,
and I'm not trying to shape the decisions that you make in the game, but he said he'll come back when you guys find a cure for his stone sickness.
That son of a bitch.
Never forgotten about Larry. Don't know what you guys are talking about. Never
Listen,
forgotten him.
I dropped some real enticing shit on him today. I was
I bet if we killed him and then
we can call him back or something else. Yeah.
I was just gonna say we just don't go find a cure. We just leave it hanging.
the skull and shackles solution, reincarnation.
It works.
Remember the
all things can be fixed.
Do you remember when we killed Phipps and then we brought him back as like an ooze monster and then we killed him again?
How could I not?
Yeah.
How could I not remember that?
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, that wasn't Phipps. That was I can't remember what his name was. But I'm pretty sure Phipps stayed Sharkman. Yeah, Mitch.
No. Phipps eventually became a plant man because then he felt closer to Bubbles.
You were also doing it to that other guy who had his fursuit bonded to his flesh after that horrible Rakshasa.
That was Mitch. Yeah. That was Mitch.
That was also that was also Mitch.
That was Mitch, the pugilist. Yeah.
Because then we turned him into a whale
and reincarnated him a lot of times.
Yeah.
And it worked. It's a tried and tested solution.
Yeah, I mean it's also a war crime, but it's fine.
All
right.
Listen, you show me where in the Jiva Convention it tells me that I can't kill and reincarnate people
it
back
don't
to
say
back.
nowhere in the rules that a dog can't cast reincarnation. Oh my god. All right, so
I feel like that's kind of a slur against me. I'm a Tanuki after all.
All right, whatever you got, it's the highest number.
Oh shit, I was working
it's
on
all
some
good.
stuff.
It's all good. All right, what happened?
All right, last time on Skyhaven, we were finishing up our little encounter with the Bloodstone golems that were part of the security system to keep in Captain Shen under shackles, lock and key, etc., in his tomb, or at least the final chamber of his tomb. With those threats dealt with, Captain Jade and Meow and Songbo were able to craft a magnificent contract that would keep Captain Shen in line. We'll see how it pans out in the future, but honestly, I think they did, from what it sounds like, they did a pretty damn good job. So then we kind of spent a little bit of time going through the rest of the chamber, identifying what treasure and items were kind of strewn about. And then with all of that, we finally headed back topside with our new allies. Yes, allies. So they, being unleashed from their tomb, now have an idea of the infinite skies of the air, plane of air. Kind of clarified a couple of things for them, and now we are all gathering to head out to the Hydro Forge, which we plan to make our, I guess, base of operations. Yeah, it's I guess this crew is growing a little bit on the undead side, but we'll gotta kind of take what you get.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened last time. All right, go ahead and take your third hero point, your third hero card. Draw. Does anybody want to sum up? No. Does anybody want to answer the question? Has your character ever been on the wrong side of the law? How did they navigate that situation? And what did they learn from it? So this is like an interview question. You don't want to tell them all the times that you were on the wrong side of the law. Just just one is fine. You don't want to overcommit. Keep them coming back for more. All right, got 6 from Isaac. Going once. Going twice. All right, Isaac.
Mhm.
What is
Well-
what is a time that you were on the wrong side of the law?
Well, in my more rebellious year, I developed a specialty drug. Good for rave.
Mm-hmm.
I then seeded it throughout the city to get people hooked.
Okay. I mean,
Mhm.
and then how did you navigate the situation? What did you learn from it?
I learned it's better to keep your own supply to yourself.
Okay. Okay.
No,
And
that
I
was-
guess that's
that
also
That
was
how
was
you
shipping
navigated
is
it?
wrong.
that was my first strike at the college. You
Ah,
see, 3 strikes and you get fired.
got it.
I learned
What'd you learn?
maybe you shouldn't go to your hearing intoxicated.
Oh.
At least put on a good face. I didn't listen to that advice, but I had learned it.
Okay. You may ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met on your adventure.
What about the spooky Sephiroth? Oh no, Bubbles. Oh no, I want to know about Bubbles.
When Bubbles broke the law?
Mhm.
Okay. It was recently actually. This girl he really liked was in over her head in some trouble with some ruffians who claimed to be pirates. So he ran away from home with them and became an enemy of the state.
Oh, that's stupid. He shouldn't have done that.
How did he
We
navigate
didn't
the
do anything
situation?
illegal, though.
Isn't leaving the
mean,
city illegal?
You resisted
Yeah.
arrest and you killed some elite guards. So I mean, and you kidnapped one.
Because they attacked us.
It's self-defense.
Okay, go attack a cop.
can't-
see
we
what
can't-
happens.
We can't resist. We can't
let me know how
resist
it goes.
arrest. If there's nothing to arrest us for.
Wow, spoken like a white dude from the middle of America.
Oh no. So I'm not saying what would happen. I'm just saying legally.
Well, this is Bubbles answering the question, and he feels that he broke the law.
It might surprise you, but Bubbles is
Yeah.
he's not a lawyer.
But like the
He's a
law
gorilla.
isn't opinion based, is my at least theoretically.
I mean, it says here just the wrong side of the law. So I feel like the law wants to kill you guys. So ergo, you are on
That's
the wrong
fair.
side.
That's fair.
Okay. So yeah, how is he navigating it? Well, he had some good friends on the ship, but then he got he stepped down so that other people could pursue his lifelong crush, because now that he was a pirate, he wanted to keep his options open. And then he finally found the girl of his dreams and got cock blocked by one of his best friends. So now he's left the crew to join the crew that his lady love is on. She gave him some sick tattoos. She always feeling on him. She can't keep her hands off of him. Sometimes she nibbles on him. He's very excited. And what has he learned? That being a pirate is way cooler than being a lab assistant.
Can you change the title?
See, he's no. Oh man, is this like character growth right now? Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna level up too,
All
right?
So Bubbles is now going to be. What job would they give Bubbles to make him feel like? Oh wait, he's a liaison. Liaison Bubbles. Stupid French words. How do you spell liaison?
I just named Pirate Bubbles.
Pirate Bubbles. All right,
Yeah.
I'll take it. God. For a country that's so proud of our language and stuff, why did we steal so many French words? You know what I'm saying? Like, give them back. Give them back.
I feel like it wasn't us. It was the British, right?
I guess apparently there was a vote when they were like, setting up the campaign of America, and they're like, should we do English or French? And like, English barely won, so I think that they were like, all right, well, let's take all the cool French words, kind of mix it up a little bit. It was sort of like us playing 5e at the end, where it was basically like 3 different tabletop games disguised as Dungeons and Dragons. That's American English. All right,
that's the entire time we played 5e. What are you doing?
All right, let's get to it. Anybody want to draw a card, or do you feel like you won't need one today because it's going to be administrative tasks and whatnot?
We're down to 1.
Yeah, I might want to save it.
Probably.
Okay. Don't worry. I am 0.7k away from to get the channel points on, like, say, is 22's fine Twitch channel. Yeah. All right. What we got to do is we just got to rename the campaign something that, like, everybody really wants to play, like a really popular thing, and then they'll just tune in, and then they'll be like, this isn't at all like how it was when I played it, but I can't wait till they get to this one part. So I got it. We're going to call it Critical Role Skyhaven.
Oh, shit.
But we're going to spell it, like, slightly wrong. The Paizo way. You know what I'm saying?
So actually like a roll.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
Dimension, Skyhaven 20.
Don't they play on Thursday?
They do. Yeah.
Oh, that's a perfect crime.
Well, we're like the Critical Role B team. That's how we'll market it. We're there, but like in a different part of the studio, like in the alley out back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we are. We're at a rented room at the local library down the street. Like, that's what we are. Anyway,
It shall be known as Pivotal Tumble.
No.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh my god. I would name an adventuring party that if I was a player again. I would definitely put that forward for vote. Pivotal Tumble is phenomenal. Okay.
Not too late, guys. We can change it.
All right, so we're in it now. We're in it. We're in the world. We left off, I think, with them kind of introducing the crew to you. So I'll change the music out. What kind of vibes are you feeling for this meeting the undead pirates who fly under your fleet's banner?
Just like happy-go-lucky.
Oh, okay. Let me see what I got. I feel like we just had that. Maybe I could find some more De Locos theme.
What?
I did send you some.
Oh no! You is it music?
It's not music, no.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be a while, bro. She hasn't.
I know.
Yeah, she hasn't taken his eyeball yet. So.
Oh well, I thought it was for looks.
Oh no. I thought you read my notes again.
Oh no.
Let's see. Well, we don't want headquarters because we don't have a headquarters yet. Let's see. Let's go. This is probably too exciting. Oh yeah.
So I have a question about leveling up. You guys. So...
Okay. Here we go. Sailor Town. All right. What is your question about leveling up before we proceed?
So I clicked on the little edit button, like told me to.
Yeah.
Right. And it was like, hey, you got a point. You can put in anything.
Yes.
But you've already put points in these others.
It's called a partial increase.
So I already have a partial increase in my intelligence, but I can't add another one to it.
Nope. Not until level 7.
Got it. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was.
You're power gated. You're power gated.
See, that's pretty clever.
Yeah, I mean, these Paizo guys are pretty clever.
Mm-hmm.
Paizo guys are pretty clever. So. The longer we play it, the more I'm like, I don't know if I want to play a complicated TTRPG besides this one. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, why I would learn another rule set after I worked so hard to mostly learn this rule set. because it kind of feels like it covers just about everything we need. All right.
I thought
Any other questions about leveling? Okay. Does anybody want to reintroduce their character because they did like a full respec with the level 5 full respec? Or is everybody pretty much the same?
So I considered making Jade a cleric,
okay.
and then I had some flavor for it and everything. But I created a new character sheet for her and all that fun stuff. And then me and my, very, very limited Foundry Pathfinder knowledge, I was like, oh, okay, cool. It'll populate how many spell slots I have to fill. No, I have to go and create all those. So I definitely didn't have the time to do any of that because I didn't know what spells I was supposed to have.
Oh, I thought you meant it didn't build you the structure at all. Like it built you the structure, right? You got 3.
No, we had to do that.
No, I had to do that. Yeah, and I don't know if I did it right. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just kind of take Jade the way she was and just kind of make a few tiny changes to kind of make her.
We have Cleric Jade all finished except for her spell slots.
Yeah.
And spell selection stuff. So I figured probably there isn't going to be a whole bunch of that needs that this week anyway. And so we'll finish it.
Okay,
between this week and next
going to
week.
Become a cleric of Daikitsu?
She wants to see the character sheet before she decides. So we're gonna,
and I couldn't finish it, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So possibly.
That's a good looking holy symbol. Wow. That looks cool. There you go.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah.
I regret being an alchemist, but I'm too deep.
So you're gonna stay. You're gonna stay out. Do you feel like your class identity is a big part of your identity? Is that why you're
basically? Yeah. And but it's so much. It's stupid.
So Tuesday game, they get a full respec at the end of the adventure, because there's gonna be a 17-year time gap or whatever, and like both the alchemist characters, I think are gonna jump ship.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Look,
a lot.
just get on Reddit and say everything wrong about how you play your character, and then somebody will write up no, this is how you do it.
Absolutely.
Like you had for Bubbles at the end of the last game, and then it'll be perfect.
Hey, I didn't look. At the end of the last game,
Bubbles got so strong when you finally read your abilities.
Yeah. I literally refused to read it.
The last 2 months, you were like the strongest character.
That wasn't even the last 2 months. I didn't read that shit until the very end. I was like, he's an idiot. He wouldn't do this.
Okay, so we got Cleric coming. We have Stubborn Alchemist going all the way to 20 on Alchemist. Fantastic. Cloud, was there any changes we should know about?
Well, I just changed around some of the base stats. Took away a wisdom, added intelligence.
Okay.
Cool. Focusing more on the survival type skills rather than trying to get general knowledge skills. I had some, but the other thing I wanted to mention was I noticed with the pirate dedication, the sailing lore is from the additional lore general feat, so that means it automatically goes up.
Yeah.
That's true. Good thing to point out. Did you also see there's a new ability for the pirate dedication? It's called Swing, all capital letters, exclamation mark.
I did not see that.
It's a very abstract ability. It has to do with ship combat. Basically, once the ships are engaged, you can use that to just pick anywhere on the other ship, essentially, that you just swung over on a rope. It's kind of cool.
Well, I told you, I saw the one that lets you commandeer the helm of another. You got to be expert in piloting for that.
So on that note, we have a very fine product that we've had since I started working on this campaign. But like all people who take on large creative projects by themselves and think that they're better than everyone else, I was like, two of the best Pathfinder 2e homebrew designers in the world made rules for ship battle, captaincy, and general piracy, including all the siege weapons, power-ups, and everything that you would need, I'll read it, but I'm going to do it my own way. So I did, and you guys have been really good sports about how weird and convoluted it is. And I really love that about you guys. I really appreciate it.
Oh.
But my system is only sustainable if we were high schoolers playing after school in person, where we could just be like, oh yeah, I have my ship right here, and it's a piece of notebook paper that you wrote down the stats on. There's no way that I could take all the crap that I came up with for the airship system and get it into Foundry in a functional way. But everything that Jam and Jax made for their sailing shit is already in here. The ships, the cannons, the ballistas, like the feats. There's actual like captain stuff, and it has, you know, moves, and like you just add them to your character sheet. It's pretty damn good. Obviously, there's things like changing out the word water for air, and you know, things like that. But like, yeah. So what we're gonna do, and it's not gonna happen today, but I'm just gonna go through the 7 compendiums. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the 7 compendiums for smoke and sails that are already in Foundry. And then I'm going to convert just the words and stuff over. But like, let's see. Where is it? Smoke and sails tracker. Oh, neat. Okay. Yeah. So I think I've shared this resource with you guys. If not, I will share the resource with you guys so that you guys can read it over. It's like 50 pages total, and that includes like artwork and tables and stuff like that. Not saying that anyone has to read it, but the more of us that have read it, like the easier life will be. And just as you're reading it, you know, common sense, be like, oh, we're not in the ocean, so this would be slightly different because we're not in the ocean. But I think it's the solution for what we need. Just because we're all very busy, we've all gotten used to like the automation of Foundry and Pathfinder 2e, and then I'm not in a position where I could give us that automation. I just don't have the time to build all the custom shit out. So I will add to their stuff the cool shit that, you know, that we already have, you know, like some of the items that we found and stuff like that. But for the most part, we're going to kind of move to that more simple, established system. What else? Oh, yeah. Currently, your airship map is accessible as a player map, but it's also broken. Again. So I built the ship using BaileyWiki assets. BaileyWiki is a mod developer for Foundry. But BaileyWiki, I think, wants everyone to be self-hosting, because every now and then one of the BaileyWiki updates just breaks your Forged VTT storage account. So like I got tired of that happening, and I just uninstalled those BaileyWiki apps, and then it turns out that a lot of the airship parts and tiles that we were using were from the thing that I uninstalled. So I went to like look at your airship today, and it was all just busted. But there will be, every ship in your fleet will have its own battle map that you can go to, and then you can kind of see who you've assigned to it, and then it'll have a shortcut to the character sheet and all that kind of stuff for the ship. We could even have a map that eventually that's like a fleet page where you have access to all of them on one page instead of each one being a separate map. And then your Beyblade Arena map should be in the a folder called the Natural Ones. Your map of the Cloud Seas and your player dashboard should all be in one place now. And I think that's all the bookkeeping I have. Yeah. All right. So now we can continue with the session. I don't think I have any other bookkeeping for you. All right. So anyone else have any announcements? Is Songvo? Are you still Songvo? Are you still
Songbo is perfect exactly the way he is, but he can now turn into a statue.
Okay.
So I do need statue Songbo art.
Is it like Tanuki Mario statue? Are you going for like the classic?
I feel like that's going to be the default, but I can turn into like any statue or. Okay, so you could assume the form of a statue, a shop sign, or other heavy object up to large size. And my weight changes accordingly.
Oh, that's insane. Because turning to stone, doesn't it like increase your weight significantly? Oh, that's D&D rules. I'll have to look up what it does in this one. Wow. Okay. Nice. Let's see. Jade, Gold Leaf. Any changes?
No changes. Stay in the course.
Changes? Stay in the course.
Just got some more spells. That's about it.
Sweet.
Well, okay. I guess I can glide, but yeah. It's not flying.
Okay. Then I will reintroduce your evil your undead allies that you have freed from their eternal prison. So you already know Captain Shen Zhenwu, the Cursed King, and Hoshin, Drifter of the Eastern Stars, Rose, Bonsai the Breathtaker, Pirate Bubbles. So some of the undead who survived interactions with you or were wandering around the tomb that you didn't encounter. Kai Emberwake, Bo Crimson Hook Wenyu, Shin J Rock the Laughing Gale, Donkey Dick David, he made it. Sasuke the Bitch, Valora Sharpwind, I believe it's Sakura the Bleeding Pearl, Melon Siren's Mercy Zoo, Gideon Blackwake, and Shu Jinlong the Snow Golden Dragon, and Hootie and the Blowfish has survived. So they have a clipper, which is the Smoke and Sail's smallest possible ship. So our version of a sloop, essentially. A clipper only requires a crew of 12 individuals to man. So they have a little bit more than they need. It's a little crowded on their ship, but yeah, should be good. In that same line of thinking, you guys require a pretty decent amount of crew members, I believe. But I think you have enough because you stole like a bunch of these people and then you rescued all the other people. So I don't think you're gonna have any crew shortage. What does crew shortage do? It lowers speed and pretty much all functionality of a ship. So having crew get killed or injured or just not having enough crew is going to basically make it so you're just limping along. Pirates of the Caribbean, I feel terrible saying this, may have misinformed you about how a lot of the nautical shit works. It turns out that 2 guys can't sail a galleon by themselves. Yeah.
You can on
Blasphemy.
Sea of Thieves.
This is a Sea of Thieves is basically like a sloop. And the sloop in Sea of Thieves is like a rowboat with a sail. But yeah. Okay. Then that covers that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No. So they're gonna fall behind you, back to headquarters. Anything before you guys head out?
So what did we end up settling on? For these guys to eventually head to the vampire tower to sell off.
We're gonna show them the base first, where the base is gonna be, and then send them to vampire. And then they're supposed to meet us back at base, I think.
So Meow has, because she's so wise, she's an advisor. She tells you that maybe you guys should appraise the situation at this Hydroforge location and determine what you do need the other crew to do for you. You know, like maybe you need money. Maybe you just need them to work on repairing the Hydroforge. Maybe you need them to go Shanghai a bunch of people to work on the Hydroforge. But, you know, maybe, you know, don't commit to deploying them anywhere yet.
Yeah. The thing I was kind of thinking about earlier today is eventually we're heading over back to Port Eclipse. Maybe we bring them with us so they can get acquainted with that place in case they also need to grab stuff from a relatively
I mean, maybe we just sail
location.
around as a small fleet of 2 ships for a while.
Or that.
Until we figure out what exactly we need to have them do.
I mean, that could work too. All right. Then I will take you guys over to the map. All right. So, you guys are currently here in I-14, and Hydroforge is here, and Port Eclipse is over here. So, you guys did already sail through H-14. So I don't know if you want to just go through familiar territory and get to the Hydroforge quickly, or if you want to head into H-15 and see if there's anything exciting to discover.
Yeah, my vote's H-15. Let's get derailed for another 4 weeks.
Oh, but it's not derailed in a sandbox game, bro. It's
called Adventure. Called Adventure.
Nope.
You're just existing. You're just existing.
And Goldleaf would second that.
The question, you guys, is this heat worth it? All hands on deck? I was looking at this one. It allows for 1 fewer crew to operate anything.
Now, operate anything is a pretty big deal if it's applying to siege weapons and shit.
To a minimum of 0, yeah. It says when you're piloting a vehicle.
Oh no, it's specifically for the vehicles, so it's not for the it wouldn't be for the like siege weapons and stuff. If that also covered siege weapons, that'd be bananas. But
it would definitely be more than level 2 feet at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I didn't hear any like, no, don't go to H-15. I want to get to the Hydroforge quickly, so we're gonna go.
I'd prefer Hydroforge quickly, but
okay. So 1 vote for Hydroforge quickly, 2 votes for, was it 2 votes or just 1 songbow?
I think 2. I think that's what gold. Yeah.
I'm okay with adventure. Why not? Also, question: are we supposed to have refilled our HP and gotten all of our spell slots back when we leveled up?
I would assume that you would spend the time to do that. I should also mention that we've been on Foundry. Jesus Christ, which one are we on? 13? 13 sounds right. For a while now. Finally, our calendar works again. So we could once again
nice
know what day of the week it is, even though they don't have a calendar in the elemental plane of air, but you guys do, because, you know, it's a cultural thing.
So it's Moon Day, the 3rd, Abacus, 6945?
Sounds good to me. That's where we'll start. Keep track of time.
Wow.
So no. It's actually going to be the 4th because I'm about to just fast forward you into the future. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. The clock is on a different macro because why not? All right. Advance to dawn of the next day. Nope. Advance to dawn of the next day. Oh my god. All right, hold on. You're killing me. All right, go to noon, go to dusk, go to midnight. Oh shit, I was doing it right. I didn't pay attention. All right. Well, it's the 5th now. Or is it? Yeah. It says that's today. All right. It's so small, but I see the little two.
Or does it?
So why is 3? Why does 3 have a little box around it? I didn't actually learn this new calendar tool. Simple calendar has been put out to pasture, so this is the new calendar tool, which is great. So glad it's here. Very happy for us. All right, so you guys wake up? Question mark. In the morning? Question mark. Of a day that you have decided is the 5th of Abadius. Back home, this would be the first month of winter, named after Abadar, the god of wealth and commerce. It is a time of commerce, trade negotiations, and planning for the coming year. That's nice. All right. So your undead allies, I think they go into like a stupor in Pathfinder. So they don't like really rest. They just sort of like collapse into corpses and then get back up. If you were curious how that whole operation works. I will say this. They are very hungry. They are subsisting right now on the ancient
infinite fucking air? Are they the breathless brotherhood or whatever?
Well, the ones that turned into like Asian mythology vampires, yes, but like they need the breath of the living, not just not just fresh air.
The whole plane is alive.
Yeah. So they are. A lot of them are starving. The ones like the skeletons have to eat bones. That's actual raw lore for Pathfinder. So they have to consume bones. They don't like eating old, ancient, stinky bones that used to belong to their companions. They want fresh bones with juicy marrow inside. And then the flesh rogs, they want flesh. So I just want you to know that morale of the undead pirates is already plummeting because of the lack of food. But there are mutant goats on the Hydroforge Isle, so I mean, there's a solution. There's also a lot of food 1 hex further. Just saying.
Okay, see how long they survive.
Okay. And then Miranda volunteers to make a copy of the map for the other crew, assuming Captain Jade is okay with that.
I don't see why not? Question mark?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
All right. Yep, that's cool.
All right, then she does so. As you guys set off into this next hex, I believe we had mentioned, I think we started doing this, that you guys could do things in between hexes to represent time passing on the ship and downtime essentially taking place. And then there were downtime activities specifically for
ship activities? It's in our journal.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Let's see.
Maintain ship, chart the skies, repair gear, share tales, watch the horizon. Sky shanties, appease the winds, and sky gamblers' luck.
You know what? I'm going to drag that out to the bottom right corner here so that we have it for next time.
For clarification, I think I forgot to do this last level. our pirate dedication, which is our extra dedication.
Yeah.
We get do we get stuff at like 4 and 6 or whatever the same way you do for normal extra dedication?
I think it's like
correct.
4. Oh, that was
okay.
a different
Wait,
one.
it's in your player's guide. Hold on.
Yeah, I think it's like 4,
I can't
8,
find
and
it.
16.
I've been looking for it for like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I think it just gives you more options. I don't think it gives you additional. It just is.
Well, we can
Gives more
pick
options when you do have feats.
but I think it's at a different scaling.
No, it's definitely supposed to give you additional feats. Let me scroll up. All right, go here.
Can you reshare that with me? I can't find it.
The player's guide?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's pinned in builds,
Okay, perfect.
I think. Yeah, it's pinned in builds. Let's see. All right. Pirate. In this campaign, whenever you take a class feat, blah, 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 all right. You can choose to take a feat from pirate dedication instead. Oh, okay. You were correct, Stone. Pirate dedication does not count towards or work against archetype and free archetype. Hold on. You're both correct.
Yeah.
At level 2, you gain pirate dedication as a free bonus feat. This is in addition to your first free archetype feat ! Whoever wrote that, very excited. At level 8, you'll get another free one. And then at level 16, you'll get another free one. So both of you were correct. You could freely choose them if you could access them. But you get a free one at level 8 and at level 16.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. All right, sweet. All right, so as you guys are sailing along with these activities, Captain Jade, which of these activities do you get up to? Maintaining the ship, charting the skies, repairing gear, sharing tales and grog, watching the horizon, Sky Shanty and Scrimshaw, appeasing the winds, or Sky Gambler's Luck?
There's so many to choose from.
So Sky Gambler's Luck, if you are successful, you get a reroll token, which is pretty fucking good. It's kind of busted. I think that's the critical success. It's a reroll, they say.
Hey, Sky Gambler's Luck. Let's do it.
All right, then you need a games lore, a deception, or a thievery. And it'll be against the DC for your level, which is, let's see. I'll drag out this cloud hoof into the margins. There we go. Push a big boy. All right. Baseline level 5. You're trying to get a 20. Okay. So you gamble with some crew members, and they're not going to go easy on you because the captain. You don't walk away a big winner. You don't walk away a big winner.
That's okay. We can't always be winners all the time.
That's true. That's true. Especially in real life when we all try to play board games. I was so confused once. I didn't think any of us was going to win, but I knew one of us had to eventually. All right. Cloudhoof, what do you do with the activity traveling from the Sky King's tomb to this unexplored H15?
He will have just been working on practicing his kind of air combat with our other cloud elemental friend. He's working on his leaping attacks, which will culminate in learning that skill.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Do you want to use this opportunity then to try to up your relationship status with this crew member?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to get to know more about the other side of my heritage.
Okay. So is this Floof that you're hanging out with?
Yeah, we're with.
Oh, dang. Okay. All right. I will say that Floof, she acts very indifferent, but agrees immediately to train with you, citing that she has nothing better to do. All right, so if you do an influence system on this here Floof, let me check those. Okay. All right, do you want to do discovery to try to figure out what she's into, or do you just want to take a wild guess?
We'll do discovery. That seems
okay. So discovery would be perception or society.
Okay. For me, perception is definitely going to be better.
All right, what'd you get? What'd you
get? 24.
24 is a success. Okay, so you learn that Floof can be influenced by the following skills: thievery, performance, acrobatics, crafting to make her gifts, and perception to see through her distant and aloof facade that she puts up.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. The ones that are most likely to appeal to her is performance, that is to say the lower end of the DC, and the perception.
Okay.
All right, nice. So progress is made. Okay. That brings us to Goldleaf. What are you getting up to?
Share tales and grog.
Okay. All right. Diplomacy, performance, or alcohol lore?
This is gonna be performance.
Okay. Fine.
Nah.
Fine. Yeah, DC's gonna be a 20.
Much better.
Okay. So that is a success. That means there'll be a saving throw bonus for the next 24 hours. That's pretty good. Or do you want the temp HP? The temp HP will last until used or 24 hours.
I'll do temp HP.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Who's up next? Isaac, what do you get up to?
I guess I could make I could make waffles for everyone. I guess.
Ooh,
Nothing
okay.
better.
Okay. So you want to do a crafting check?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I would say that would probably fall under. I'd say it'd probably fall under share tales and grog. Yeah. All right, but in this case, you can sub out crafting because you're making everybody food. All right, let's see it. DC 20. Oh dang, that's almost some critically good waffles right there. That's almost some critically good waffles. All right.
Put cocaine in the ship.
So you're gonna do a saving throw bonus?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. All right. Let's see. That brings us to Jade. Have you? No, you did yours. Songbow.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm gonna do maintain ship, specifically with moving where we talked about moving the other engine, the backup engine from the second ship to our ship since our new recruit has a close relationship to it.
Oh, okay. This would actually necessitate a roleplay scene. All right. Let's see. So you, I guess, would be working with Catherine, the Iron Queen, on this operation.
Yeah, Songbo just walks up to her and be like, "All right, so you gonna help, or do I just do this myself?"
Damn.
I don't tell her what I'm talking about. Just I just ask the question.
Okay. Let's see. She narrows her eyes at you, and then I'm gonna have her do a perception. Let's see. Against the very confusing difficulty that is you. Let's see. This will be a self roll. There we go. Okay, she has no idea what you're talking about. And she says as much. She says, what are you talking about?
You made a whole big deal about how close you were to this thing earlier, but I mean, I can just do it. It'll probably be faster if you're not there to get in the way, I guess.
Yes, the engine. All right. Yes, fine. Let us go and begin the extraction process. It's not something that you'll be able to do easily, especially not while the ship is in motion.
Right. So we're going to disconnect it from that ship and we're going to take it up onto their deck, right? And then we're going to pick it up with the arm and sort of reel it in, and then we can load it into our ship once it gets to the float stone so that it's weightless.
I mean, the engine is it's rather large.
Look, I didn't say it was going to be easy or fast.
I see. All right. Well, I mean, hey, it's better than being executed or locked up. So, she will assist. All right. Let's see. Bring out Songbo, and I think you guys should be able to see through the eyes of the party mini. So I'll drag that out onto the scene. Here we go. All right. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, their ship has an elemental engine. So any miniatures you see that are utilizing this kind of thing, I guess I'll have to get one put onto the other ship if you intend to use this engine as your primary engine. Again, it's dangerous. Like, this gives off heat. It's like wall of fire essentially, or whatever element the trapped elemental is.
They're going out the back or like around the top?
So this is based on Eberron technology, because Eberron is all about problematic elements like this. Yeah, and basically, yeah, it pushes, it can push down and back essentially to kind of create lift. But the magic of the engine affects the whole craft. This is more just like the exhaust.
Okay.
So yeah, the magic's like flowing through the whole ship. So again, it's more than just removing just the engine. Like, you're gonna have to like strip out like conduits, and there's gonna be like runes that have to be transferred and all that.
Yeah, like just how we have a bunch of different floatstone like deposits around our ship. There's
Right,
stuff
exactly.
Spread all out for this. Yeah.
Okay. So Catherine, well, first of all, the undead are just overjoyed to have you on the ship. Captain Shen shows you around. It makes Iron Queen really upset because this is her ship, and feels kind of bad to have him showing you around and saying it's his ship.
This is a nice place you've got, Shen.
He says, "Oh, isn't it? Yeah, look at, and it flies too. It's flying.
Yeah.
The ship is in the air right now. It's incredible."
It is.
You hear happy music coming from Hootie and the Blowfish. And you see Bubbles working hard over there. The ship doesn't have any sails deployed or anything, but it's going to have to if it switches over to floatstone. but they kind of anticipate that you won't be taking the engine out until you get to your destination, so they're not too worried about it. All right.
Does Hootie and the Blowfish have an instrument, or are they like making tubes in their flesh?
It is. They play the skin flute now.
Ugh.
Yeah. Speaking of, Donkey Dick David opens the doors to the interior cabin. Inside, not shown on the map, you see stairs that lead down, and then you do see the engine. The engine represents like the entire back ass quarters of this vessel.
Is that why it looks like a cage?
No, the theme of this boat is like dominatrix prison. Yeah. It gets worse deeper down. Yeah. But there's stairs that go down over here. Then there's like a little like navigation like table right here. But this is the engine area where you're going to be working. All right. You do see that there is sort of a soot-stained, very thick, either glass or like quartz, some kind of clear crystal window that would allow you to look in upon the imprisoned elemental. But you would need a steppy stool, or someone would have to give you uppies. Or I guess you got all kinds of sick abilities now, right? So you could like turn into something that could see or float in the air. I mean, you're level 5 now. You don't need uppies anymore. What was I saying? I'm so sorry.
I can't float in the air yet.
Oh, okay.
I am 10 feet faster, though, as long as I start my turn within my own aura's radius, which it's impossible for me not to.
Okay. Don't worry. Bubbles is there. He offers to give you uppies.
I mean, it's like I don't really care. Like it's here. Anyway, Iron Queen, do you want to explain to your friend what's going on here so she doesn't like freak out or something?
Oh, okay, yeah. So she presses her forehead close to the glass but not on it because it's really hot. And there's movement on the other side of the glass. The light is very bright coming out. And she begins to speak in the language of the elemental plane of fire, which is like, gosh, hold on, Ignin in PF2E, because we had to change that. Wait, is it still Ignin? It's often referred to as the tongue of fire. I think that's been revised. Hold on. Yeah, it's legacy content. Damn. All right. Now we call it Pyric because we don't want to get sued. So. Jesus Christ. Okay. So yeah, she speaks
Pyric's pretty cool though.
Pyric does sound. It's finally an upgrade. So she speaks Pyric, and then Pyric is spoken back. There is the sounds like a slow burning like bonfire, but you could tell that there's like a language happening here. The Iron Queen turns to you, Songbow, and says, "She's so hungry. Is there any way we could, you know?" She kind of motions at Donkey Dick David and kind of like,
"Are you volunteering?"
Well, no, not me, but
this is a noble sacrifice. He starts reaching for the handle.
No. It's just
you just wanted to throw someone else in there.
Well, obviously, I'm too important to get thrown in there.
I don't know about that.
The undead crew that are starving to death, they all look at her. And she says, "Or we can all just wait until we get to this island. That works too."
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
All right. Okay. Well, it's very important that when we're moving this engine from one ship to the other, that you don't at any point mess anything up. she's very clever. She'll take any opportunity to break free.
If she were to break free, would she be able to get back to the plane of fire, or?
It's unlikely.
Yeah, this is really shitty. All right, let's
It's
move
just
it.
how it's just how it's done here. It's how it's always been done.
That's a great excuse. That in hindsight, that excuse is always just the best, isn't it?
Are you attempting sarcasm?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like it was good. It was a good, yes. I could hear the tone that you were trying to deliver.
Yeah, I'll re-roll that one.
Songbow, you hear a soft, mournful sound coming from the engine. The Iron
Like, I don't
Queen,
really speak
seems to be
fire,
ignoring it.
but I don't speak fire. But if I know a way to let you free without you killing all of us, I probably would. It's just too dangerous right now.
While you're working, Donkey Dick David does ask you, hey, buddy, hey, you have any dead, bodies back on your boat, on the big boat? Anyone that's maybe sick or probably going to die soon?
I don't think so.
Ah,
We've got a dead person that isn't dead, like you guys. But I don't think we have any bodies. No, I'll keep an eye out. If I see one, you will be the first to know.
I see.
Maybe we'll get attacked by the authorities again. And if we do and we have to kill them, you guys can eat them. Promise.
Listen, is that your gorilla?
I mean, he doesn't belong to any of us per se, but he's on my crew, yeah.
Oh, this gorilla is awakened?
I'm kind of fuzzy on that, actually. He is intelligent.
He is not awakened. He says, he's just an animal then. How about this?
Well, I mean, he can speak. Sort of, like he uses sign language.
He looks around to make sure that Bonsai isn't nearby, and he says quietly to you, he says, listen, I have a lot of treasure hidden inside my body. I will give it to you if you make it look like an accident with the gorilla. Have him help you with the engine, and then, maybe something heavy falls on him.
Okay, so you want me and the gorilla to make it look like an accident?
Well, no, the gorilla can't know. I want you to kill the gorilla so I can eat him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm following.
Yeah, I'll make it worth your while.
Okay. Interesting. You know what? I'll keep that in mind as I'm working throughout the day.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, buddy. The captain said I'm the gopher for this operation. Whatever you need, I've got it.
Excellent. I need you to sort of just stand, like maybe right over here.
Oh, that's nowhere near the action.
And then, well, we're going to be moving up and down between decks, so I need you to stand right there, and I need you to keep a lookout the side of the boat and make sure that nothing's going to like rock it while we're working, because if something does, then we might loosen something or tighten something that didn't need to be loosened or tightened, and then maybe the fire elemental escapes.
If the captain asks why I am looking over the side of the boat instead of helping you, I just
that is helping me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Remember, make it look like an accident.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bonsai very fond of the gorilla.
Mm-hmm. Is anyone here like very fond of you, like in the same way, or like in a different way? Just does anybody like you?
In life, everybody like to get some donkey dick.
Right, but maybe
he pulls his
now.
rags aside. Ain't nothing going on there anymore.
That's a shame.
Yeah. He said, I'm having to reinvent myself, find a new identity.
Okay.
But it's hard to
Yeah.
think.
Good luck.
But
Good luck.
I'm so hungry.
No, I get that.
Okay.
When he's gone, I motion Bubbles over, and I'm like,
Yeah,
all right, Bubbles. Donkey Dick David is already looking to betray the crew. We're going to make it look like an accident later, but we're going to knock him off the side of the boat.
Okay. Bubbles is going to attempt to do a sense motive on you to understand what the fuck you're talking about. Because he only... Wait, he can understand you. My bad.
Yeah, I just can't understand him back.
Right. So he tries to communicate back to you an elaborate scheme.
Give me just a second. I might actually be able to do this now.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yep, I used my Whisper on the Wind ability to message come up with a plan with Bubbles.
Incredible. All right. Have we discussed what his voice sounds like? His idealized voice?
I don't think so. I don't think we've... Have you messaged him before, Goldleaf? I almost said Cloudleaf.
No, I haven't tried yet. I mean, if he was... Yeah, I haven't tried yet.
Yeah, this is the canonical first hearing of Bubbles' voice,
Oh,
then.
shit. Okay. He says, oh, this is exciting. You can understand me?
I can. Through, I guess, the magic of the air? Look, I'm not really 100% on how my abilities work.
Don't worry. That donkey dick David fellow, he was making all sorts of moves to try and get me into a stew pot, but Bonsai set him straight.
Yeah, and we're gonna make sure that it can never happen.
Oh, by murdering him, making it look like an accident? Aren't you worried that maybe we'll get in trouble for that?
I think maybe this is a good object lesson on how important it is to follow orders.
A grown-up? We could tell Jade or Captain Zenwu.
We've been gone from their island for maybe half an hour, and he's already trying to eat you. Like, I don't think that keeping him around is going to be a good idea. I think we need to make an early and drastic example of why you shouldn't do the types of things that he is attempting to do.
Well, if that's the case, it should be carried out by Captain Jade. Otherwise, It might look like an insurrection on our part, a bid for power. It's sort of like...
Jade isn't going to want to throw him over the side. Like, she's going to be like, now, don't you do that.
Oh.
But you're right. We've got to follow the chain of command or whatever. And I don't suppose engineer...
We don't want to cause a mutiny. A mutiny is very bad.
Was there a mutiny in your books?
Well, this fellow named Phipps Chumlet, he was always one bad day away from committing a mutiny.
I don't know. The way I heard it told, he was the captain's best friend.
Yeah, but
Can they both be true?
Absolutely. It's kind of how I thought Isaac was my best friend, and then he tried to steal my girl.
Isaac does not like Seraphine, so you do not have to worry about that.
No. I saw that Seraphine only has eyes for Goldleaf. I am talking about the most beautiful redhead pirate in all of the endless skies. He points over, and you see Bonsai has her head detached, and she's cleaning it.
I thought you and Isaac had sort of worked that out. And you were back to being friends again.
He narrows his eyes and he said, the more I think about it, the more mad I get. I'm starting to think all the things that Seraphim said about him might be true. He might be a bad man.
I don't think he's a bad man.
He narrows his eyes. Well, why don't we just keep an eye out for Donkey Dick and work hard, and then at the end of the day we could tell Captain Jade what happened.
Look, I'll just message Jade and I'll ask her if we can knock him overboard.
Oh, okay. All right, Jade.
All
ring.
She may.
Hold on. We gotta double check because this ain't no 5e message spell. I think it might be like.
I have a mile range at starting at level 4.
You got a mile range? Oh my god.
Yeah, at level like 8 or something like that, I can do it like for planetary plus the entire elemental plane of air.
Absolutely insane. Okay, so Jade, ring. Wait, I'm sorry. Songbo, what's your ringtone?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It'll be the ring back to.
It's just like. It's like the shaking of like a coin pouch.
Okay.
But the coin pouch is a Tanuki ball sack.
Oh, damn.
God.
Damn.
So a bag of walnuts. Okay.
Well, no, it still sounds like
with some coins in it.
Because, like the luck and prosperity part.
Uh-huh. So a bag of metal balls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
So like those meditation balls that kind of make like a gong sound, like.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
I don't like anything about this.
So Jade, you're just trying to live your life, and then you hear the uncomfortable sound of metal balls rubbing together inside a sack.
Just trying to sneak glimpses of Kalos and whatever he might be doing, and then all of a sudden I got balls dangling in my ear.
And then it gets worse. It's Songbo.
Hey, Captain, is it all right if we knock Donkey Dick David off the side of the boat?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Is it all right if Bubbles and I guess maybe some help from the Iron Queen, unintentionally, knock Donkey Dick David off the side of this boat?
And what made you possibly come to the conclusion that that might be okay?
Oh, he wanted me to stage an accident that got Bubbles killed so that he could eat him. So then I thought we would maybe stage an accident on him where he gets knocked off the side of the boat. And then you could be like, and this is why you need to follow orders and not think about betraying us. Or you'll get knocked off the side of the boat too.
See, but you said stage an accident to make it look like he fell off the boat. It's not.
Yeah, but you would just like
accident?
insinuate that maybe it wasn't really an accident. But like not enough to really get them to where they can like prove that it wasn't really an accident. Just where they were like later where there's an accident, they can be like, was that the captain too? Like that.
I'm not really comfortable with this line of thinking.
See, this is what Bubbles said when was gonna happen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, do it. Click.
All right, boss. We've got permission. Although I think maybe she was mad. So I don't know if that means maybe we should really not do it.
Okay. The Iron Queen says, Why are you two whispering?
We were thinking about, and then I look around and I cast, I cast Whisper on the Wind at her.
Okay.
And I said, we were thinking about knocking Donkey Dick David off the boat because he wanted me to stage an accident so that he could eat bubbles.
Nope. The only way I'm assisting with this is if we accidentally feed him to my elemental.
Ooh. Ooh.
Also, why don't we just tell the captain of this ship what this guy's doing? If this Donkey Dick David gets the captain in trouble with the blood accord he signed, he will be turned into a human being and then pissing it out of his eyes and shitting out of his dick. I'm sure he doesn't want that to happen.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah, listen, it's simple. Here. Do you want me to do it, or do you want to do it?
No. This is a good idea. We'll bring it up to Captain Shin, and then we'll say if you're looking for punishment ideas, we could always feed him to the engine, like that.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think this is a good plan.
Okay. Do you want me to do it? Do you want to do it? Do you want Bubbles to do it? Should we have the Captain Jade come do it? I mean, this is a strong allegation that's being made. You'd have to bear witness.
Maybe I should just do this to him so that I don't have to shout it out in front of a bunch of people, and then he can investigate it if he wants to.
Oh, okay.
All right, Captain. I walk up to the ship. I walk up to the top of the ship. I say, Captain, and then I look around, and then I do Whisper on the Wind to the captain. I tell him
he hears the sound of metal balls sliding against each other in a sack. Then he replies. He says, "Hello, this is Captain Chin."
Yeah, this is Songbo, the one that just shouted Captain.
Yes.
So Donkey Dick David wanted me to stage an accident that killed Bubbles so that he could eat him.
Oh.
Is it okay if we feed Donkey Dick David to the engine in response?
I'd prefer we didn't.
Okay.
My crew is in bad shape. There's going to be these mutant goats. Curses. I mean.
No, I get it. It's your ship. You get to say here. There's going to be these mutated goats on the island that we're going to, and I'm pretty sure they've got bones. We probably also don't want them on our island anymore. So when we get there, you can just kill as many mutated goats as you want, and then just eat their bones. Right. If that's good. And then maybe you'll be a little less hangry.
I will telepathically communicate with my crew, one by one, letting them know of this promised bounty that waits for them on your island. But we should make haste.
That's the plan. All right. I'm going to go back to working on the engine. I'm glad we could have this talk.
The Iron Queen says, "All right, is he going in the furnace?"
Not yet, at least.
Shit. All right.
So does she need to eat sentient things?
Well, I mean, she prefers, I think she derives a lot of nourishment from the fear, the agonized screams, the light going out of their eyes, the soul.
I feel like you'd get a lot less than most of that from undead. So maybe Donkey Dick David wasn't the best choice anyway.
Well, that's true. Why make her eat rotten food? Huh? I'm sure someone will upset the captain enough that she'll agree to feed them to my elemental.
Maybe.
She might act like a softie, but I think deep down, really deep, very deep, there's a bad bitch in there.
Okay. That can be. You can be the bad bitch coaxer. Then, I guess.
All right. So the three of you, 4 if you count Donkey Dick David.
Yeah, he's making sure nothing rocks the ship.
Yeah, put in 1 day of hard labor of preparing to remove the elemental engine. Go ahead and give me a crafting check.
Oh, we did that a while ago. I got a.
Oh yeah, scroll up. Okay.
27.
Yeah, that is a success. All right. I think that's everybody. Yeah, everybody's thing. All right. What do you discover on this fine journey? Okay, so we need to navigate. Is that Cloudhoof usually pilot?
Oh, yep.
Yeah. Okay. Bring you back to the dash.
Let's see. The pilot or sailing lore, which is.
You can use either one. Did pilot come back? I'm not sure if pilot came back or not.
I have piloting. I actually made that my new skill. I took a rank in
nice.
that. Made that trained.
I think we officially have Starfinder integration, so piloting should be back on the sheet. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do sailing though, just because it's a higher skill.
Oh, okay. Go for it. Oh no, it's 1 shy.
No.
Oh wait. This is a level 4 hex. So okay, yeah, that would be fine. All right, because average DC for level 4 is 19, I believe. Yep. So you just make it. All right, and then if one of you could give me a perception check, and another could assist with that perception check if you would like, just a kind of general lookout. Anybody?
Somebody different to do that?
Ideally, yeah, because you'd be sailing.
Piloting. Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah. All right, Gold Leaf, is that the roll?
Was anyone assisting me, or?
Anybody
perception.
want to assist? Yeah, it's perception. DC 15 to assist.
I mean, I can try. I'm not very good at perception.
Oh, you're not. I think you'd be tied up on the other boat, though.
Yeah.
I have a +9. I can give this.
All right, go for it, man. All right, Isaac. That +1 puts it up to 19. 19 was the DC for the X. You guys spot a sky island. From a distance, it looks like it is sort of nestled in a massive fog bank, similar to what you see right here. But imagine there's like a little sky island like nestled in there. As you take a peek at it, you see that there are lush forests, and you see a town.
What?
Yeah. Imaginary south of Terran, like 1 hex, imaginary south of Terranathus. Do you guys want to investigate? Or just notate it for later?
Maybe Pest should notate and come back with less bony friends.
That might be a good idea.
Are you sure? Okay. All right. In that case, you guys sail another perceived day, essentially, to your destination. During that time, does anybody engage in ship activities? Is it more of the same?
More of the same.
Okay.
Holy.
All right. Because any of the boons that you gained from yesterday would be expired by the time you do this check. So.
I like to do the same. I would like to talk to Seraphin.
Oh, okay.
Alone.
So okay, alone. Oh, damn. Okay. Sure. So, like a little camaraderie. All right. Are you trying to do an investigate to find out what her influence-based skills are, or are you just gonna like guess?
I probably investigate.
Okay. Let's see. For her, discovery would be society, or perception, or arcana. All right, with perception. Okay. All right. So yeah, as you hang out with her and actually listen to what she has to say, and she has to say a lot. She's got a lot to say, bro.
I'm not actually listening.
Oh. Then how are you discovering?
Well, hey, I'm listening, but I'm not retaining. You know what I mean?
Kind of. Okay. So you get the sense that the skills that she's influenced by are arcana, occultism, society, crafting.
Okay.
I'll put it in the chat for you. Performance. And a diploma. Actually, you know what? I can just copy the whole thing since you did the thing. I should probably get you the same stuff for Floof. But yeah, I added it to their bestiary entry. So basically, Arcana, it explains like why it would work. Arcana, engaging her deep discussions about planar anomalies, soul transference, blah blah blah. Society, demonstrating awareness of scholarly circles, the Arcane Academy, Terranathus politics, and so on and so forth. All right, so you spend the day learning about her. What is like a takeaway scene? Since you did get a just made it success with a 17.
It just started talking to me. And then, like, me, like, Vietnam dog staring off into the distance. Yeah. Now, anything that she says with Bubbles, I would probably listen to more intently. I'd also like to cut her off at a certain point near the end of the day. I'd say, like, look, just listen. Look. We've got to get the Bubbles back. They're going to kill him.
I agree. What can we do to bring him back?
I don't know. He doesn't trust me. Because somebody kept telling him I was a bad person or something like that. I
was about to say, well, it shows a lot of maturity that he doesn't trust you.
No, well, it's not actually that. It's because he thinks I'm trying to steal his girlfriend, but it's not a girlfriend, it's a zombie trying to eat him.
Oh, I wouldn't imagine that you could even operate in a sexual manner with the amount of drugs you've abused your body with.
I cannot.
Exactly.
I've been working on a new drug, though. I'm calling it Viagra. Oh. It's a blue pill. It might fix all of my problems. But that's not important right now.
So you're going to solve your drug-based problems with more drugs?
Of course.
This is why he doesn't trust you. And why no one should.
What do you mean? Look,
all right. Whatever scheme you hatch, as long as it will save Bubbles, I will help you.
Okay, hear me out. What if we put you in a dangerous situation, right? And we basically say like, oh no, we can't save Seraphine. That way he gets lured back over into our ship, and he can save you. And then you tell him.
We have a lot of capable people on the ship.
Why? Well, I understand. He's a gorilla. He's a gorilla.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that he's not going to think logically.
He is a trained.
Oh my god! Do you want to save him or not? Do you want to save him or not? Also, he's not a lab assistant anymore. Look, he's removed the name tag, and it says pirates now. I hand her binoculars to look at the name tag.
Okay, she sees the name tag, and as she does, she sees Bonsai just chewing on him. Chewing on him.
He even has a hat.
All right.
Look,
when
he cares.
When do you want to enact this plan?
But we need it so that he can actually get onto our ship.
Okay, so when we get to the Hydra, okay, we'll stage some kind of accident where I'm in danger and only he can save us. Or me.
Or maybe you'll be like hanging from a tree or something.
Why don't we just tell him that we would rather he stay with us? Be honest with him.
Well, if you do that, right, he's going to think that you're trying to take him away from his girlfriend. I've already tried talking sense into him. It's not working. He thinks that I'm trying to steal his zombie girlfriend. But I don't know if she's actually a girlfriend. She's more of like a dinner patron or something like that.
All right. Why don't you ask around and see if the others have any other ideas how to convince him to come back?
I do have another option. This one's a long shot. We could ask Captain Jade to make him be on our ship.
Oh, to do captain stuff.
Yes.
When she says that, she covers her mouth. She looks around nervously. And she says, yes, we could do that.
Now, I don't exactly want to pull Captain Jade into a bad situation. We don't have to. That's my only concern, is I don't want him being upset at Captain Jade.
I mean, when you're a leader, it's not about making friends. It's about making progress.
I guess so.
All right. I guess I'll leave it to you to go talk to the captain.
Do you want some addiction suppressant?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's a drug that I made to deal with my drug problem.
I know. She wanders off.
Okay.
Cloudhoof, you getting up to anything?
I am just gonna hang out. I mean, I guess I could work with who's the other? We have another era that's on our crew, right? We got tons of them.
I got a couple.
Yeah.
You have Dappler and Azure.
And Azure was the one who was the guard, right?
Yes.
I'll try doing some sparring with Azure.
Okay. Is that going to be? It's a build report. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you trying to do a discovery on her, or are you just kind of jumping into it?
I'm going to jump into it just based on what I know of them. So I'll do an athletics roll, I guess.
Yeah, sounds great.
Oh shoot, it's a skill check.
All right. I mean, athletics is a low one for her. Let me make sure. Let's see. You got 16. Okay. Yes. So you get through to her through violence. A lot of sparring, a lot of wrestling, beating each other up. Overall, she's into it. She's into the fighting. She's into the trading. She's into staying fit, physical activity. You realize that athleticism can be used to get through to her pretty easily with the DC 16. What is the most notable scene in the time you spend today sparring and getting to know each other?
I guess as we're fighting, just the kind of banter back and forth, learning about the the kind of culture of the cloud folk.
Okay. All right.
I've never grown up around them, so I've no idea.
Yeah, she loves to gossip, so this actually works out really well for her. So now she gets to wrestle and gossip. Yeah.
Hopefully she'll get any clues about the Air City, because I've never been there.
Okay. So to represent this, you may ask any one question about the elemental plane of air, and I will answer as best that she knows.
Okay. How many kingdoms are there in the plane of air?
Well, she explains that the plane of air is infinite. So she thinks that there would at least be 10.
Okay.
But she explains to you that let's see. Oh yeah. She says, locally, like in a way that would impact us. You want to know the kingdoms? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can tell you that. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't think Port Eclipse counts as a kingdom, but kind of is, I guess. I don't really know if Terranathus counts either. I don't know if the Dombey Graders count, because we're not really a kingdom. Okay. But our Armuncalara it's a huge city. It's like a nation. Is that like a kingdom?
Yeah, it's
okay, but Armuncalara is just a part of the Duchess's empire. So is it still a kingdom, or is it empire like a kingdom also?
Empire would be more like a kingdom. Usually things are called empires or kingdoms, depending on.
In that case, there's only one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's called Shura's Court.
Okay.
I will put the spelling into chat. Shura's Court. There's like a lot of like silent H's in there. I guess the breathy.
And under them would be kind of provinces underneath. And...
Right. Yeah. She rules the entire elemental plane of air.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So they might just be lesser kingdoms then at that point if it's that big.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Well, let's put Armuncalara on there too.
Okay.
Oh, what about the vampires? Do they count?
I guess how things work out. I mean, do they control over multiple islands or just theirs?
Oh, well, okay.
I feel like if we just have one island, then you're just a city-state.
Well, what if you're a giant, like, floating, double-bladed sword fortress?
City-state. Yeah.
City-state. Okay.
So, like, our city, I consider that a city-state. Because it's independent, but it's its own thing, but it's part of something bigger, right?
Okay, I take it back. So the Jotham Empire is actually ruled by some guy named Zafir, the 38th. Yeah. And then since the Jotham Empire is in the elemental plane of air,
they fall under
Hirsch's court. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But the capital city of Armun-Kalisk is very far away. Armuncalara is the closest Jotham city that's still part of the Jotham Empire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're kind of just like on border of two empires then, right?
We're kind of at the edge of infinity, I guess, because this is like an infinite plane, but we're also at the edge of it.
Gotcha.
Okay. You can see some steam kind of coming off of that dome as she's trying to explain this to you.
That explains why they haven't come and taken over our city more, because we're on the edge. So it's kind of like going out to the boonies. You don't want to go out there.
Yeah.
Not important enough.
Yeah. Skelebrosif can't help himself as he's walking by, and he says, "Oh, you kids talking about infinite planes?" He adjusts his glasses.
It's more so trying to understand where we are in the grand scheme of things and how,
All right. Well, the reason that we're at the edge of an infinite plane is because the most powerful being in the plane finds this part of the plane to be the least interesting part, which makes it the edge. But if it became interesting to her, it would no longer be the edge. It would actually move everything closer to what's happening.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, I don't think that would be a good thing. No. From what I understand, the Duchess of All Winds despises anything that is corporeal. Well, I guess just not air. Gaseous? Non-gaseous? Does that sound right?
About that, yeah.
Yeah. It said that she cannot abide such creatures. That isn't necessarily true, because, the Jinn, they have, servants, and, menageries, and that sort of thing. But in her presence, she finds such things to be anathema.
Lesser, gotcha.
Yeah, so, like, if she found out about, Toronto, she would be upset.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Plus, elementals and genies, they don't like wizards. There's a long history of wizards enslaving such creatures into prime material artifacts and items, and then forcing them into servitude. It's sort of a double standard, because genies love slavery, but usually when they're the ones doing it.
Gotcha. So if they saw somebody enslaving the fire elemental, they wouldn't care. But
oh no! Fire elementals and ifrits and all those creatures, they could burn out in a wet breeze for all the people of the elemental plane of air care. Yeah, the elementals, the planes, they're not friendly with each other.
Gotcha.
And those fire elemental plane, that's like the hub of all the interdimensional slave trade. The city of brass. That's where you go to get the finest slaves, apparently.
Huh.
Yeah, so I'm sure they yeah. Here's the thing. The Jathum, they use elemental engines. Again, it's okay when they do it. They just don't like it when prime material wizards do it. Creatures of the elemental planes, they go insane the longer they stay on the prime material plane. It's a constant torture.
Let's see.
Well, anyways, I'll let you two meatbags get back to it.
Thank you.
Hey.
And go back to sparring.
Goldleaf, do you get up to anything?
He's just singing songs, telling tales, just keeping crew morale up.
Okay. All right, give me that performance. Oh, wow. That is a critical success. Are you doing temp HP or are you doing saving throw bonus?
I think this one actually would be Sky Shanty. Still uses
you're doing Sky
performance.
Shanty. Oh, okay. So skill
bonus.
All right. All right. What skill are you boosting?
Oh, it has to be a select one.
It'd be boosted by +2.
Fuck. I don't know. Survival.
Okay. Fine. Let's see. And then Captain Jade.
Yeah, I think I want to gamble again, but at the same time, I think I also kind of want to just go check on everybody. Just, a general hello, how's it going? But mostly because she just kind of wants to talk to Kalos because she feels like she hasn't in a while.
Oh, okay. Doing his little influence mini game on Kalos. Okay. All right. Have you guys previously explored what Kalos is into?
No, this is very much it's the
you're gonna do you want to do the discovery check or do you want to just jump in and try to start influencing him?
I don't know. Jade's so nervous.
So discovery will let you know the skills that he is into, so you kind of better unlock those influence levels.
Let's do that.
Okay. All right. So for the discovery, society, diplomacy, or perception? All right. Yeah. Okay. So with a 25, you realize that his influence skills and DCs are diplomacy 18, athletics 16, society 18, survival 17, occultism 20, performance 22, intimidation 19. So I guess you do like a little meanness there, a little meanness. I will add it to his player notes in the bestiary.
Okay. Damn, with what's up with all these really high skills? Jesus.
You guys are doing great now that you're not in combat. It's awesome. Actually, you do pretty good in combat too, really. I mean, you guys are really been kicking ass. All right, Songbow. Wait. Sorry, Jade. What is the most notable scene in the day's activities, especially the time you spend with Kalos?
So as Jade's just kind of, slowly making her way around the ship and just kind of greeting everybody, checking on morale and things like that, I'm gonna assume that Kalos is probably somewhere hanging near the edge, hanging near the bow somewhere, probably just kind of looking across things. Jade's just gonna walk up next to him and just not say anything for a minute, and then do that thing where she just kind of turns and looks up at him. To just see him staring out, into the sky, because you can't say up at the sky, I guess. And she's just going to stay there quiet for a moment and see if he says anything to her first.
Oh, okay. Let's see. He has a pretty good perception. He would eventually turn and see you there and say, Captain, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to zone out. I'm sure there's plenty of work I could be doing.
No, it's completely fine. Don't worry about it. We all need a moment to just breathe.
Yeah. Are you sure about those undead pirates? They're kind of scary.
They are a little off, but I feel like, call me a softie, but I think everybody should deserve a second chance. I mean, if they take that second chance that they've been given and they prove us wrong, then we'll take the necessary actions.
Okay. Ooh. Captain, what are we going to do next?
Well, I mean, sailing is all about the adventure. Until we hit our destination. We're heading back towards the Hydroforge right now.
Mm-hmm. Will some of us be made to stay behind?
I imagine that there will be some members of the crew who will stay behind to look after the ships, but not everybody stays behind. Were you wanting to perhaps come with us on a future?
Well, that's what I've been thinking about. If we're going to establish a base of operations on a haunted island, some people will need to stay behind to protect the work that we've done, right?
Yes, you do have a point. We've been amassing quite the crew. I imagine that we could all have a discussion about it. Are you saying that you'd like to stay behind at the Hydroforge instead of sailing with the crew?
Well, No, I don't think I'd like that at all.
Jade does one of those things where she just kind of lets out a breath that she was holding in, waiting for the
He says, the stories that I've been told about the horrors you faced on that terrible island, I don't even know why we're choosing it as a headquarters. It's probably still haunted.
Look at you, Kalos. You can overcome anything. I'm sure that the haunted island will be fine.
Well, it could be fine without me. Also, our ship needs 20 active crew. Do we even have enough to leave behind?
Jade kind of gazes around both at the crew on the Skyhaven and the crew on the... God, I can never... The
Skybleeder.
The Skybleeder.
I mean,
I imagine
he'll change the name if you give him permission. He'll definitely change the name.
I think it's pretty cool. I just can never remember it. Jade kind of looks around and says, I think we may have enough crew members to pull off whatever our future may hold. We'll make it work.
Okay. Whatever I could do to help.
Of course. So you're saying you'd like to stay with us? On the ship when we sail?
Of course. Anywhere that you are is a better place.
Oh, Jade blushes so hard. She stammers and just nothing really comes out. Thank you.
Because you're so warm and kind, and you bring out the best in everyone.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Kalos. Thank you.
Of course. I should get back to work, I guess. It's my turn for lookout duty.
Oh, yes, of course. Have a great afternoon.
Yeah, you too. he does that thing where you try to walk past someone and then they try to get out of the way, but you guys keep choosing the same direction.
Yeah. And then they both kind of stand there and they're like, okay, I'm going to go this way and I'm going to go this way. But then it happens more. And then they kind of bump into each other a little bit. And
oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I imagine Kalos just does the thing where he's big enough and I'm a small, where he just puts his arms on both sides of my arms and just picks me up and moves me over to one side and says, that's a great day, Captain. And then just walks past me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Jade is so flustered. She's gonna go stand near the side of the ship and just, some deep breaths.
All right, while you're doing that, you're approached by Seraphine Sunshadow, and she says, Captain Jade, we need to get Bubbles off that ship. They're going to eat him.
It's true, they are going to eat him.
You know that this is serious because Isaac and I are in agreement.
It makes me physically ill, but I want to save him.
It makes you physically ill that you want to save your friend? Disgusting.
No, that I have to agree with you.
Oh, how do you think I feel?
Probably pretty bad.
Yeah, I feel worse than the worst I ever felt, which was having to attend your lectures.
I didn't do lectures.
Oh, hey, I know.
Isaac, Seraphine. I understand what's going on. Give me just a second. Jade takes a couple.
You understand that we've taken our sweet boy and put him on a boat of cannibals?
Yeah. Well, I think they're zombies. Would they be and he's a gorilla, so it wouldn't really be cannibalism, right?
I thought cannibalism was established by the council as being one sentient being eating another sentient being.
Oh, yeah, no, you got me there. Yep.
But that, to me, always felt like a slippery slope, because...
Because everything's sentient, right?
Right, exactly. Why should an awakened animal have more rights than a regular animal?
Oh, are we agreeing with each other again?
Hey, no, we aren't.
Okay, well, if you're done agreeing or disagreeing with each other, Songbo had a decent idea.
What was his idea? She says with fear in her voice.
It may be a little bit morbid, but I think it could work. It had everything to do with accidentally, Jade does air quotes, pushing a crew member off the ship. Accidentally, of course.
They're going to be the redhead that's trying to eat him?
Wait, why would we have Bumbles push? Wouldn't that just make the whole crew attack him?
Songbo could explain his plan better than I could.
Could he?
He definitely could.
However, I don't think it would be best if we went about trying to kill other people. We could just remove him, Bubbles, from the other ship.
Yeah.
You could just tell him that he's not allowed on that ship. You're the captain.
Or that he has to be on our ship. And then just make up a reason. Like maybe have him collect rope or something like that.
Collecting rope. I don't think that Bubbles is going to go for that.
If we have to send someone over there, some sort of exchange program, we should send the slaver Davara Kren. She makes everyone uncomfortable. I caught Kalos weeping because of something she said to him.
Something that Davara Kren said to Kalos.
Yes, he apparently tried to talk to her. She snapped at him, and it brought back terrible memories of the time he spent as her prisoner, tortured and threatened, and how he couldn't save the children, and he was a huge failure, and some torture involved. Yeah, she's not a nice woman.
Oh, yes, we're definitely... Bubbles, Darvara, swapping. Right now, let's make it happen.
That makes a lot of sense, too.
Oh, damn. So you're not even waiting until you get to the island. You're just pulling up alongside.
Like... Big rope. Rope bridge. Like, walk across.
Okay. Davara Kren is like, I knew this day would come. She closes her eyes, ready to be thrown into the infinite abyss of the sky.
What's going on here?
I can just go into the other
I am being executed.
They're not being executed.
What?
That's not happening.
Why are we executing people?
We're not
Nobody's
executing anyone.
being executed, Goldleaf,
I
I
assumed
promise.
because they couldn't get past my crimes.
We don't care about
Even
the
though
well,
they
we
have
do
a
care.
policy of starting over and forgiveness.
Devora, you're
I
not
thought
being
we-
executed.
I thought we were putting her on a rehabilitation program. She was helping us with the whole
Right.
slavery
I haven't trafficked anyone since I joined the crew.
I'm gonna lean in the Jade and be like, you want some addiction suppressant?
No, what?
Just let me know. Just keep it in mind.
Goldleaf, I need you for a moment.
Certainly. What's up?
I can't move Jade, so we're just gonna pretend.
Everybody come over here. She's the cat. Everyone come over here.
I'll move to you, Captain.
Goldleaf, have you heard anything about the predicament with Bubbles on the Skybleeder?
Yeah, he wanted to go over there to be closer. It's to Bonsai. He's found some of it's the fucking word.
They want to eat him. If we're cutting to the chase, they want to eat him.
I gathered that with all the butcher marks they put on him.
Yeah, so we need to fix this. I'm sure Seraphine's upset about it, and, as are most of the other crew members who have had great interactions with Bubbles.
I miss him.
So we need to determine the best outcome here. We were thinking that we would just do a trade. We would put Davara on the Skybleeder, and we'd bring Bubbles back over here. But, that's probably not the best course of action. I am a little flustered at the moment, and I need a second pair of ears.
How did we arrive at Davar being sent over there? Or how do we decide on who is being sent over there for Bubbles?
Well,
Davara made Kalos cry, and we don't treat our crew members that way.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, she did enslave him.
Okay. I do want to frame the scene. Okay.
Okay. I was gonna ask. I've been telling tales and singing songs to everyone. Have I ever heard any of this happening with Davara and Kalos?
No. You have not. Like many bullied children, Kalos doesn't want to be a bother to anyone. So he hasn't told anyone. But when Jade is talking about this, and then she mentions the crying thing, you see Seraphim is standing right behind her because of the height situation. You're face to face with the captain, but there's something above the captain that is enthusiastically emphasizing everything that she says in agreement.
I know you're trying to appeal to my baser nature.
Well, I mean, you're playing a bard. I just thought, I would let you know the situation that you're in. That's all I'm saying.
Thanks.
Captain finds himself in seed. There's
the clip somehow.
Even though there's no light source. It's just light is in
There's
the air.
There's a constant light source, but the shadow is just from overhead. Okay. Well, I guess from the... Okay. Davara. Are what they're saying true about the interaction with Kalos?
What? All I did was snap at him because I didn't feel like talking to anyone, that's all. He's the one who started crying and ran away, which is
so you did make him cry.
What?
Can we just talk about the fact that she enslaved him and we're making him live with him?
Yeah, that seems way worse than making him cry. He probably was crying because he remembered being a weakling loser.
Well, don't go there. I'm just... Look, this is what we mean.
Jade's normally pretty good at holding her emotions and her temper, but this is just making her so upset right now.
This isn't helping your case. Okay.
Captain,
Garvar says, like, listen, if you can't get past my past crimes, it's fine. Just throw me off the ship.
Nobody's gonna throw you off the ship. Oh. But you're not gonna go around to people that you've previously tortured and say things to them and make them cry.
All I said was go away.
Here you go, Captain. I hand her a Bravo's brew.
Sorry.
I can only imagine that Bravo's Brew is like an alcoholic butterbeer from like Universal Studios because I could close my eyes. I could close my eyes and still taste it. So
they don't do alcoholic butterbeer in Universal in Florida.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying like this is the Bravo's.
Oh
Brew
yeah,
like,
it's the actual
yeah,
beer.
It's the real shit. I mean, it's from the the religion of alcohol. So I mean. Okay. Do you down an ice cold brewski while you try to compose yourself, Captain Jade?
It'll help.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
She needs the distraction.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Seraphim looks at you, Isaac, and says, "Do you have another one?"
Yeah, I do. I hand her.
Okay.
Captain, I also have this. If you want something a little more.
This drink unlocks a flood of emotions that helps you reset your mental state. Oh wow, that's exactly what she needs.
Okay. Do you want this
Jay,
drug?
Do you take the the Valium? I guess.
Oh hell yeah! With the
it's a limitless drug.
And the drug,
you down the Valium with alcohol like a real pirate. Okay.
Oh fuck yeah!
All right, you feel calmness. You feel calmness settle over you. You have +8 against your bad feels. Okay, so now that you got a level head, what do you do?
All right. First and foremost, we need to protect Bubbles.
Agreed.
If anybody has any good ideas right now, how we can rectify the situation to make everybody more comfortable, I would love to hear them. Great. So, this is what we're going to do.
I see Cassie had come over, and I was actually going to suggest if we want to just use Cassie and to swap him over. I don't know if he would disagree or not.
Cassian says, I can't help but listen in on everyone else's business, Captain, and I'm here to tell you, you're the captain. Just tell him to get back on this fucking boat.
Oh,
you got a point.
Thank you so much. That was needed. I needed that.
Every sailor, every soldier follows orders, or they're dead. And he just walks off.
I mean, he does have a point.
All right, we're bringing Bubbles over to the Sky Haven. I want it to happen now.
All right, and who are you going to give them in exchange?
Are you going to give anyone?
Billy Bong, have fun.
Oh my god!
No, not Billy Bong. They'll eat him. He'll get killed.
He says, he says, Captain, is that what you need? Is that what you want?
He's like a human football.
So, hear me out. I'm kind of thinking Clive. Because isn't Clive's an awakened, marionette? What's Clive?
Sex doll, but yeah.
Okay, so like, Clive doesn't really have like bones for them to want to eat, right? And I feel like Clive would have a sense of humor that would go okay with the undead.
Actually, that's a pretty fucking good assessment.
All right.
Like, I feel like it would jive okay, but at the same time, I feel like, for reasons, maybe Clive might not be the most mentally stable friend to send over there. You know?
If you send Clive without Garrick's friendship level will drop with all of you.
You can play a lot of War Tales.
Sorry, his influence level will go down. Thank you.
I mean, we could send Skelebros if.
Oh man. I mean, he's down. He's down.
But-
He's been enjoying hanging out with Meow, but he doesn't mind hanging out with the other dead.
I mean, we could send Meow.
She will die.
Never mind.
Meow is their liaison to us.
Okay, well then Skelebros makes the most sense.
Okay.
He's loyal. He's already dead. They can't eat him.
Okay.
I mean,
That's not-
we don't like.
I'm not sure how we arrived at loyal, but I mean, I'm down. Yeah.
He's loyal.
What's preventing us from sending more than one person over there in Bubbles' stead? Why don't we just send Clive and Garrick and Skelebrosif?
We don't. What are we good with? Stacking the deck against us?
It was Captain Shen's idea that you guys exchange one crewmate as a sign of mixing your crews together into one unified force. So whoever is sent over there will be a VIP. They will be treated the way they intend to treat you guys.
I found the perfect person.
They're trying to eat Bubbles. We send him. They're trying to eat him.
Listen.
So
have
is
they
Bubbles
succeeded?
a crewmate or is Bubbles like?
It has
pet?
been 1.5
He's a
preceding
crewmate.
days, and he has not been eaten yet.
Hey, look at the nibble marks. Show him the picture. Show him the picture.
I know who we send over.
All right, who's
Look,
sending over
look.
there?
We send over
When
you.
you look through the binoculars, okay? When you look through the binoculars, Captain Jade, do we have binoculars? I thought we had like a.
We're
spy-
doing that hand thing.
Okay. Where suddenly you can see farther because you made binoculars.
Yeah.
I mean, he is looking. He looks happy. They
Look
gave
at
him a
him.
hat.
Look at him. They've been clawing at him.
God
I love
damn it.
ChatGPT, by the way. I just wanted to. It was like. Let me tell you, it was like
he is happy though.
ChatGPT was like, I don't feel comfortable making this, and I was like, shut up and make it anyway. And it was like, okay. Yeah.
You know, if Bubbles wants to be over there, why don't we just leave him over there?
Because look at him. Look at what they're doing to him.
This is what he wants, apparently.
The alternative was for you.
Not featured on this horrific AI generated image is that he still has the butcher marks that were drawn all over him. That show the exact place where you should cut to remove his skin with minimal damage to the skin. You guys have faced some pretty tough odds, some really tough opponents. It feels like you're really struggling to get this gorilla off that boat.
We could send over you. Worst case, he dies. He gets what he
Oh
wants.
my god, Jay, they're gonna send you over there?
That's Lexing. This is not Goalie. This is Lexing. We send him over. In worst case, he dies. He gets what he wants.
Billy Bong says, "Hey, why don't we send over Inky Baby? I mean, who could
Don't you
possibly
dare
hurt this guy?"
Don't you dare suggest.
No,
actually,
don't do that.
that's actually a pretty good idea. They wouldn't dare touch Inky Baby.
I doubt it. I don't know. It looks like a very small snack.
Okay, if we want somebody that I feel like is actually a super badass and could keep them under control, like there's Silver Eye.
We send Gravel. I don't want to send.
Well, Silver Eye will only go over if Captain Jade orders her in a way that she feels is convincing. Just to let you know this, though.
I will send over Choo Choo.
What? That's not gonna count.
Choo Choo is a full-fledged member of this crew, damn it.
It actually would help because then I don't feel like I have to figure out what to do with him all the time.
Okay, well, listen. If you replace Bubbles with Choo Choo, Bubbles' influence is going to go down with everyone because he's going to be real insulted. Like he's gonna... I got traded for Choo Choo.
What about the gravel? They can't eat gravel.
Oh, damn, that's strong. Cloudhoof. They want to get rid of your child. There was said gravel.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about that.
Okay, gravel hides. He hides behind Cloudhoof. Gravel. Okay, Skeletor says, listen. I can't help but over here. Everyone's business. He adjusts his glasses. If you want, I'll go over to the undead boat. I just think that maybe it'll look a little, I don't know, insensitive. You're like saying that you only trust the undead with another undead, you know? That's why we should send over Miranda. Somewhere on the ship where Miranda is making copies of maps and singing a happy song about how happy she is to be part of her new family. It's the found family anthem. She's having the best day of the whole. He says, yeah, there's something wrong with that kid. You know, sending her over there would toughen her up.
All right, you know what? I'll just go over there for the time being until we get to the Hydra Forge, and then we can figure out something that's a little bit more permanent.
Aren't we like kind of almost there? Like, why don't we just let it ride out, and then Bubbles doesn't get embarrassed that you're like, picking him up early from school?
Or that too.
What could possibly happen to Bubbles between this moment right now and when we reach wherever the hell we're going?
Well, now you set it into the universe.
Also, Songbo and the Iron Queen are on this ship and have been the whole time. Like,
yeah, like
he's not by himself.
All right, so
wait, so Songbo's on the Sky Bleeder?
Yeah, Songbo and
what the hell? Bubbles, get the hell over here. There's other people over there already, and Seraphine needs you.
Oh, dang. Is that so? You messaging spell to Songbo? Like Songbo, you check in with the captain at some point, I guess, and then she tells you that you need to send Bubbles back over because Seraphim needs him.
Yep, because Songbo's over there with the Iron Queen. We already have other liaisons, so Bubbles is needed to console Seraphine. Boom, perfect. We solved this puzzle. Hardest puzzle of the game.
Songbo, do you convey that information?
Yeah.
Okay.
I look up over at Bubbles and then I whisper on the Windham and I say, Seraphine needs you. You should probably head over there.
He says, thanks to your magical telephone spell, he says, we're sort of in the middle of flying, though. Are they going to bring the ships close together and slow down just so that I could go over to the other boat and help her? There's a bunch of people on the boat that would all want to help her.
Like she was asking for you, I guess.
Are you sure this isn't the captain trying to get me off of the ship because she doesn't think I'm tough enough to hang out with the undead?
Look, we all know how tough you are.
If that's true, that would really hurt my feelings. Since you're my friend, you should convince her that I can stay here.
Look, I messaged the captain with an update on how
Captain Shen says you're the
engine was
coolest
going.
guy on the Skyhaven, and I agree.
Well, I appreciate that. But I told the captain how the engine was going, and she said, Seraphine needs Bubbles. We're gonna pick him up.
Pick me up? That's embarrassing. Tell her that I have too much important stuff to do here. Songbo, if you're really my friend, then you tell her that I'm needed here.
You know what? How about I go over there and just mean mug everybody who looks at Bubbles?
But you have to come back eventually. It really didn't want to make a markers, by the way. It was like, you want like tribe? No, I'm like, no, markers. Make it fucking permanent markers.
I love how they also continue to its fucking hat.
I know, yeah.
like why?
Is it nighttime? Like quote unquote nighttime?
No, there's no night in this section of the Elemental Plane of Air. The night is closer to the vampire section, and then it's always night.
You know, we could just have Night Captain Reese take over, and I can just go over there. I think Goldleaf and Captain Reese can hold down the fort, and mean mugging little Captain Jade can walk over there and be a badass.
Sorry. Oh shit! You're being serious. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. Yeah.
I'm being laughed at. Jade's gonna start crying.
Damn.
She psyched herself out. Now she's gonna start crying. It was the drugs and the beer.
Servant says respectfully, Captain, this all seems like short-term solutions. If Songbow and the Iron Queen, another slaver who imprisons and tortures people, are there with him, keeping him safe, we should just wait till we get to the island, and then you could just have a formal reassignment.
Perfect. That's what we're gonna do. And then Jade's gonna run away.
Wait, Jade!
Jade, come back! And she runs after you, boobily.
She runs to her captain's quarters.
What? Seraphine, take these drugs and give it to her.
Oh, right! She rushes back. Then she runs after the captain, laden with drugs. As she's running, Goldleaf, she spills her the rest of her Bravo's brew all over herself.
He just shakes his head.
Wait,
this is a clusterfuck. Wait,
as you're walking away, Goldleaf, Skelebroser says, "Now, what exactly do we do? Like traveling circus performers?"
Yes.
I had some ideas, but
I heard
yeah,
some
sure.
people say that we were pirates. I'm starting to think we should probably set them straight.
We are pirates.
Oh! I wasn't being sarcastic. I really thought that you were circus performers, and that initially you had lied to me about being pirates.
No, we're pirates. We're fugitives from a government. We've attacked other ships. We've stolen cargo, targeting fugitives.
There's a lot of crying for pirates. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there is a lot of crying.
There's a lot of crying. It's emotional work, I guess.
And it is.
Hey, Jade doesn't normally cry. She just has a lot of drugs and alcohol in her system, you know?
So she's now like your wasted.
Alright.
Also, you guys are running to the captain's quarters with the newly installed door of the blowfish.
Who's out harassing you as you try to get it?
The ones that are leering at you guys.
Jade's just white girl wasted and crying about a boy, and nobody knows it, you know?
All of the koi fish on the door are just like pretending to be your friend. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, "Oh, girl, talk it out. Come on, tell us how. Oh, look, we're here for you. We're here for you when no one else is." All right. Songbow, how do things go on your second day of working on the engine? Is there any thing worth mentioning, or do you just want to roll your crafting check?
I just say, look, Bubbles. I mean, do whatever. I guess I just don't want to be the middleman anymore.
That's the burden you have when you pick up that spell.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'm like, all right, Queen, let's get back to work.
She just looks at the two of you. She says, "All right." Expect to explain
Yeah,
to you
to think that you lost to these people, right? Wow.
You see 2 red negative symbols appear above her head. You haven't reached fully hated, but you've definitely dropped down from indifferent. You've definitely dropped down from indifferent.
Well, I don't get any bonus points for helping her with her engine.
If you kept quiet, you would have. All right. While you are working on the engine, you do finally catch sight of the creature that they've imprisoned. As you look at her, she is kind of creepy. She's kind of creepy. She has sort of fur and scales on some of her body, humanoid parts and other parts of her body. All of her teeth look like they were taken out of a shark. 2 different sets of horns, curving devil horns and wickedly twisted antlers, ? Her hair is a writhing mass of like normal hair and just burning flames. She looks at you through the glass hungrily.
I just look back and I say, not interested, and keep working.
Okay. The rest of the day that you're working, now that you're aware of her presence, you see like a glowing eye looking through the sooty glass at you. You hear whispered flames kind of like trying to speak with you. All right. Let's see. That would be that for the day. You guys arrive at your new base of operations. All right. So what's your overall vibe here?
Jade's got a killer headache.
You want addiction suppressant though?
I have these converted homebrew rules for fucking around with a fortress. Hold on.
Are there places for us to land the ships safely?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Yep.
Makeshift docks.
Not really makeshift docks anymore. They're really, remember this structure was from before.
Right. We're gonna have to kind of improvise here, but like, yeah.
Let's see.
You definitely need to make some docks, because...
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. All right. There you go. Oh, here, I'll flip it so... Oh, nope. There we go. All right, yeah. So last time you parked, I think it was like...
we had to park at like the shore and then like kind of walk.
Yeah, then you... Yeah. Or maybe it was down here and then you walked up the river, I think.
Yeah, we used the river to kind of guide ourselves.
That sounds
right.
Yeah. So you want to park at the same place, or you just want to get closer this time?
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, can we park somewhere at the Hydra
I think the reason you were advised to, or the reason that Captain Reese parked at the edge is because you just didn't know like what was on the island. So you didn't want to. He didn't want to endanger the ship,
right?
Which was already in bad shape. So that's why they parked on the edge. So if you guys wanted to, you could just try to park on the roof of the fucking Hydra Forge, because you did have that kind of flat area up there where you found
the station.
or gravel.
How's it as we're coming close? How's it looking? Like, is the slime disappearing? Because I know we left
Great
the
question.
water spirit there, right?
The fog, the perpetual fog that sort of hugs this this hex is still present, but the island itself, that sort of gray, like muted color, is gone because the ooze and the slime and the lichen of the plane of ooze is dying off. Here and there, you do see goats, still horrifying. Leaping and jumping. You hear cheers come from the undead ship when they see the goats.
I say we park at the Hydra Forge as best we can.
Yeah, these little cuties. All right. In that case, both ships park on the roof. You don't run into any issues. The island does have forest, and let's see. You guys did purify the water supply too, so if you get all the machinery turned back on, the problem is they don't have any like renewable water. They have what's in the tanks down there, and that's it.
Yeah.
Well,
that was part of the problem. Is they tried to open a elemental plane of water portal and failed. So
that was something I was going to try and work on later.
Like I said, is the statue still here? Like the water spirit? I thought we left it here to commune with the land.
Goldleaf has it on him.
Yeah, you guys have been taking Naman, the ever winding river god, with you as you go places. But Naman is happy to return here.
Yeah, but she was dormant after she was used to purify the Rose petrified water.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing she's now waking back up. I'm not sure what the time duration was.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, you kind of feel as you return to the island that she is she's happy and alert.
Cool.
All right. So she I guess she shows you visions of a great statue of her being erected at the highest points of this island, and pouring from the mouth of the statue is fresh, clean, delicious, life-nourishing water that flows down the ancient riverbed, renewing it and the land before plummeting off the end, like in this fine illustration.
Oh, perfect. I was actually, now that you're awake, I was actually going to try and workshop some ideas, but I guess you already were kind of thinking that when you're asleep. All right, I guess I'll try and work with the smart boys and how to best go about this. Yeah, that was pretty much what Goldleaf was going to be doing, was to try and figure out how to restore the water to this area.
You receive a vision from Naman of 7 motes of light that are spread out like stars in the night sky. And then each of the 7 stars that glows brighter than all the others in different colors, like a rainbow, come together, and you see that they are now a part of the statue from the other vision.
Is this to, like, power you up even further?
You feel an affirmation.
Okay. I'll make a note of that. I mean, there are motes of light out there in the sky.
You sense that the statue is still too weak to communicate other than visions and feelings.
That's fine. That's enough for him to kind of go off of for now. Hey Miranda,
right.
how good are you at sculpting?
She says, I mean, it's all just crafting, but I have art lore, visual arts.
Perfect. I have a project that I'm gonna need your help with, and then he'll start to kind of fill her in on some of what he's talking about.
Oh, okay. All right. She starts drawing diagrams of the mon, and then writing down math of like how much bigger it needs to be, and shows the mon like different size scales. Unfortunately, the mom want real big statue.
No bigger.
Yeah,
no bigger.
She says, "We're going to have to carve this out of the island." You feel an affirmation.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, if I'm stuck here doing that, then I won't be able to go on adventures anymore.
Let's just do some planning for right now. And then we'll try and figure out how best to go about this.
All right, so with us switching to the Jam and Jack's like sailing system for simplicity's sake and my own sanity, you do need a crew of 20 to have the ship at full capacity. You do have at least 20 people here. The undead only need 12 on their smaller ship.
How happens if we go over capacity?
That's fine. That's actually great. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you have some expendables. I mean, extras.
Yeah, meat shields.
Some
Yeah.
call them passengers. I don't know. So I guess the question then is, since you came here first, you would need to assess the island and see what kind of repairs are needed. You also need to figure out how many people you could leave here safely to do those repairs, or you may have to go recruit more people to help with the repairs, or everybody just stays here, spend a couple of weeks building a pirate base. I don't know how some of the NPCs will feel about that, because they got business they want to take care of. But I mean, there's one girl that wants to save her dad, but you have it under you have eyewitnesses that he was sent to the Jothum or whatever.
We are nowhere near ready to go there.
Which the Jothum are not in the habit of purchasing creatures and then killing them. So if he's with the Jothum, then he is probably still alive. And will remain so.
It's when you have to pay for something, you don't just throw it away.
You also have an ally who is dying of a terrible disease. So, there's that. You also will need stone to repair it. And I mean, you do remember running into some very convincing salesmen when
There's
you
a
were about the stone ranch. Hey.
I want to talk to a little bit to I guess Celeste.
Yeah.
Let her know that there was a portal here that was open to the elemental plane of slime, which is Earth adjacent. I know it's Earth adjacent.
Right.
So I didn't know if with Loritz being Earth driven instead of sky driven, if that might help with his condition. I don't know how the planes work other than being adjacent.
I believe Songbow had done some minor research into the infused ore inside the island, that it was promising for the stone rot. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was like a good first step towards finding anything else out.
Yeah, so as you kind of explain that to her, she seems hopeful. And she says, if you think that it would help, but I think that maybe the Dawnbeak Raiders might be his best hope.
Okay. I was trying to figure out stuff.
I'm not opposed to finding a cure, though, if you have more to go on. Or is that why we've come here? To study the infused ore and find a cure?
It's just a happy coincidence. We think this is going to be a good base of operations, a place to come back to.
I see. Okay.
Establish ourselves,
It seems like a dangerous place. It's very close to Terranathus and to Port Eclipse.
Yes, but neither of them want anything to do with this place, so...
And there was that shrouded village we saw on the way here. We don't know what's there either, or if they saw us pass. What if we were followed?
Then we'll kick their ass.
All right. She remembers like how much ass you guys kicked in the Dawnbeak hideout, so I mean, she doesn't need any convincing.
Sometimes a simple plan is a good plan.
All right.
Okay.
The stronghold. Let's see. Whew. All right. Oh, what's up? Do you have something?
So what I'm hearing is we need to go back and recruit a bunch of Minotaurs who don't want to live on Terranathus anymore.
I mean, they are amazing stonemasons. They are amazing stonemasons.
That'd be a good idea if we had a way to get in without being attacked.
All right.
Also, maybe we can talk.
We have a different.
Maybe we can talk to the smuggler that we have.
They were smuggling right under their noses.
Yeah.
And,
oh, dang. That's spicy right there. That's spicy.
And it's right into the Minotaur land rather than Terranathus proper, so...
Dang. That's true. The Minotaur do have to live off to the side there. They live off to the side there.
I'm sure you can find some people who'd rather... Some nice craftsmen. Maybe one glassblower in particular that'd rather work here.
Maybe I could get my mom out of there since I'm an enemy of the state.
You know?
We have a different ship. We could use that to slip in. They probably know the Skyhaven.
Oh, it's smaller too. So yeah.
But just thoughts.
We could send a small specialized team to the city.
But then Nathan's prophecy that this isn't the last time we'll be in Terranathus will come true.
And we can't have that happening?
No.
I actually took the Oracle dedication.
I was just so haunted by what he said. He's like, the DM would have worked so hard to make this city and have us only be there for a couple of levels. And I was like, maybe. It's a sandbox game. I don't know. Maybe you guys will never fucking go back. Let's see.
But they heavily regulate the air traffic that goes through the city. I think even the Stone District would be under some kind of watch.
When you say that, all the Dawnbeak Raiders and Darvara Kren just burst out laughing.
I said some. I didn't say all.
There's a reason they targeted that area that took slaves.
I mean, how do you think I got out of there?
Floof says, the problem with people in Terranathus is they still think like they're on the prime material. So they don't think, and she floats up and then she floats down in every dimension.
Yes, they don't look up. They don't look underneath the city. I know. It's how I got off as well.
Yeah, you just fly under the city. They'd never look down. When she says that and laughs, they all laugh again.
Well, their part of their big sky defense force was using the gargoyles, and they are sick.
Clive is mad. He says, 30 years. 30 years. And culturally, we're just too stupid to look down. I'm embarrassed.
Could I do like Terranathus lore or like recall knowledge?
Yeah.
Which one would you rather do?
Do recall knowledge because it'll include Terranathus lore.
Okay, cool. I want to see if I know the council might not, and most of the city's residents might not, but does the academy? Like, do they have defenses under the city?
So
like that they wouldn't tell normal people.
With that role that the defense the defense of the underbelly of the city is left to the Thieves Guild. You know, organized crime that's too powerful to get rid of.
I'm gonna look over at Silver Eye.
So they gave them an unofficial seat at the table so that they would behave themselves. The Whispers.
I'm gonna say that out loud. And say the Thieves Guild protect the under part of the city.
More laughter.
No, really.
Okay, they're kind of, you know, they can't laugh any harder, dude. Like, what are you trying to do to them?
Well, weren't they the people trying to kill Silver Eye?
Oh no! That's
Silver Ravens were the
Silver
organization.
Ravens are yeah, they're
going after her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Whispers from your player's guide. So this is information that everybody would know about the Whispers. Thieves Guild in Terranathus operates in secrecy, thriving within the city's floating islands, airship trade, and planar politics. With roots dating back to Galarian, the guild flourished after the exodus of Skyhaven, capitalizing on the confusion and resource scarcity to expand its influence. Led by the enigmatic Shade, the guild structure consists of lieutenants who oversee different sectors of the city or guild business, including black market trading, airship piracy, artifact theft, and information brokering.
All I know, thieves aren't necessarily the most honorable bunch, despite what they say. If we roll in there with bounties on our head, and they realize that we have bounties on our head, they're probably going to want to
cash in,
kidnap. Yes. And look, I'm not saying that we couldn't handle a couple of them, but an entire underbelly city of them is probably not ideal.
Don't approach that side of the city.
That's the under part.
Again, we want to go to the island that's floating off to the side of it that everyone kind of treats like shit.
Well, they don't have. I mean, they have an underbelly.
Yeah.
You guys have been in it. You know, it's full of
Mm-hmm.
horrors from the old world.
Dark mantles.
Yeah. They don't have a port.
The things that we had to run from because they killed one of the kids.
I mean, you do have someone. You do have someone who could technically tell you, but they'll, you know.
But everyone's been treating her like shit.
Well, I was gonna say she will only tell you with a successful intimidation. It would be an 18 or higher intimidate to get her to give you any information about how to get in and out of Terranathus without alerting the guards.
Would she take a diplomacy? I've been nice to her. Despite my better judgment.
Yes, but the DC will be a 20.
I'll take it.
She responds better to cruelty.
I can assist you if you want. I have a +8 to intimidation. I'm not trained in it, but I picked up a feat. Hang on, let me find it. Clever improviser, which allows me to roll even if I'm not trained in it.
That is one of the strongest feats in the game. Clever improviser. Yeah.
I mean, I have a +11 in intimidation. I could, but diplomacy is just higher.
Oh.
But I mean, sure, if she wants to be bullied, fine. I'll roll it.
I'll try to look tough behind him as an assist.
Okay, all right. Give me the assist.
Mean mugging Isaac.
Yeah.
Jade, you notice that Clive is very upset since everyone started talking about returning to Terranathus. All right, you're going to have a +1 to the check. All right. Begrudgingly, she says, fine. What do you want to know? How to get in and out of the city without being detected? How to smuggle out some minotaurs?
Some willing escapees?
Ah. Well, that will make it easier.
I'm sure there are some minotaurs and kobolds who do not want to be there anymore, who are tired of living under that rule. Chance of something new.
Oh, I'm sure. Yes, it's possible. I didn't do much sailing. I simply handed off the merchandise to one of their representatives. She kind of motions to the 3 Dombik raiders that you shanghaied. But I can tell you where they would come in. It was just a normal merchant port, but one that is very lax on checking for the authenticity of the claims made by those docking there. We would drug all of the children and animals and people, and then they would be transported in crates. Crates would be marked as, supply. The only destination would be Port Eclipse, and ships willing to go to Port Eclipse are relatively rare. Honestly, the setup at that particular port was the only reason that this was successful. I have every reason to believe it's run by the Whispers. And based on what she's saying, People Train Society, that means that she herself is not a member of the Whispers.
Figured.
So this person just decided, I'm going to be a slaver. This seems like, what job should I have when I grow up? Guess I'll be a slaver.
Hey, I hate people.
I don't mind living in a moldy dungeon underneath the Minotaur district so I can make some money that I don't even spend. Yeah, some people, man, they just did it for the love of the game, I guess.
Is that how you got involved with Zephyr?
She says, yes, Zephyr Kane. When she says Zephyr Kane, the 3 Dombik raiders are like, oh, dang, Zephyr Kane, dang. Azer takes out a painting of Azer Kane. It says, he's so handsome. She shows everybody. Yes, Zephyr Kane is the one that was running the organization, and he's also the one who took me prisoner when I had failed him for the last time. He even said that. He said, you failed me for the last time. Who says that?
Villains.
Yeah,
is
Zephyr
he
Kane, apparently.
So wait, is he a Dombik Raider, or is he a Whisper? What is he? Or is he just his own third party?
He is the go-between of the Whispers and the Dombik Raiders.
Okay, so
they're man on the inside. And the one who runs the port. It's called the Rough Diamond. Rough Diamond Port. The kind of place you go when you don't want anyone to ask questions. Now, if you're trying to just get directly to the Stone District, there are some caverns, crevices, tunnels that could be accessed. I listened to the stories from your crew members about how you snuck into the Dawnbeak Raiders' lair. It would be a similar process. Coming up from below, looking for a point of entry, and then we'd have to navigate through the ancient labyrinthian tunnels and ruins till we found the surface or were killed.
Such great options. Well, that's one option. Kind of circling back, because we've kind of gone down this trail. Are we intending to actually start building on this island now, or are we just doing assessment, planning, and then figuring out from there?
Well, I mean, I can help you with that by telling you what's involved in that process.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. So, if you want to claim the ruins of the Hydra Forge as your own, you can squat here for free amongst the shattered aqueducts and half-buried turbines. But until you restore what centuries, decades of neglect and extra planar curses and scavengers have destroyed, you won't be able to enjoy any of the benefits of actually having it as a real stronghold / leadership organization situation. Work on the Hydra Forge will be divided into two efforts: repairs and facility construction. Repairs restore broken infrastructure, collapsed bridges, cracked containment cores, shattered conduits, etc., etc. Facilities represent specialized improvements in chambers rebuilt or newly installed within the stronghold. All repairs must be completed before facilities can be added, though some restoration work naturally lays the groundwork for specific facilities. Finally, the crew must administer the stronghold each week, overseeing supplies, maintaining morale, and keeping the Hydra Forge, safe, essentially. The different things that you could do take different amounts of downtime activities. Every week, if you dedicate a week of downtime to working on the island, you get 3 such points to spend on the stronghold, basically. So it takes 1 action to administer the stronghold. You can, of course, just put a B team member in charge of administration. That would actually give them 2 other actions to do stuff on the island. Let's see. You can attune the etheric core, which is generally needed to keep the island from drifting too much, because you don't want the island to leave its concealing cloud bank fog situation, or it's not going to be very much of a secret base. That takes 1 action. 2 or 3 actions for basic repairs. This allows you to just kind of clear things, repair things, get it ready for renovation. Befriending locals. There are no locals. There's just goats. Maybe a couple of ghosts. So I guess there are still locals. Construct or upgrade a facility. Takes 3 out of 3 actions. Earn income. Unlikely. You're the only people with money, so I don't know who would pay you. But once you get a settlement set up here, you could technically come here to earn income. Hire help, technically a free action, but there's no one on the island to hire, and it costs money. Survey the ruins. That's only 1 action. It's not too bad. Prepare for a mission. So once you get everything up and running, and you have a stronghold, you can do the prepare for a mission action. So if you spend a week here and at least one of you is preparing for the mission, you get like bonuses on your next adventure arc. So basically you get the bonus until you come back and prepare for another mission. Kind of rad. Retraining. If you build this facility is necessary, you could use it for retraining purposes. Let's see. research mechanisms. So you could basically figure out other ways to upgrade this place, and then of course you can train your crew. So you could like level up your crew members, level up their influence, give them jobs on the island, that sort of thing. So really all you could do at this point is survey and then repair. Yeah. But it would require you guys to at least dedicate a week to hanging out here. So are you guys willing to spend 1 week kind of like figuring out what to do? The undead have the goats, so they should be okay.
Can we like leave everybody except for like our party?
Oh, like a small elite team to go on an adventure?
And then our party takes the smaller ship to go rescue some minotaurs and kobolds while they start like repairs.
That sounds pretty good.
Kind of 2 birds with 1 stone scenario.
Okay, so that sounds dope AF. My question then is, you need a minimum crew of 12 on the Sky Bleeder. So
all of us plus a full B team.
Okay, I was gonna say who captains it, but I'm assuming Captain Jade.
Yeah,
I think that makes sense.
All right, so Captain Shen says, we're trading ships then. So I'm the captain of the Skyhaven now?
Captain Reese will be in charge of the Skyhaven.
Okay. Yeah, your evil genie radar was going off. You're pretty sure there was something in the blood contract that you don't want to ever say yes to that question. Okay. All right, Captain Reese is in charge while you're gone. All right. So I'll move you on to the. All right, who are you taking, Jade? You're the captain. Don't let these guys guilt you into taking them just because they're other players. Okay, like who do you want to take?
So we've been in this situation before, right? We were at the Hydro Forge. We came back. All of our awakened friends were stolen and then tortured and all that fun stuff. So I feel all of our awakened friends should definitely be joining us on our B team. So Clive, is Garrick awakened or?
No, but he's Clive's BFF since birth. Found family. Garrick takes you aside and he says,
he's an awakened king.
He says Clive is not going to go back to Terranethus. We had to get him out of the city. There's a powerful archmage in the city that's looking for him. That'd be the worst thing to do to bring him back.
I understand, Garrick, but this is what I want to. I want to put this out there. He comes with us, and there's a general sense of safety being with our group so that we can protect him, or he stays at the Hydro Forge. And I know that what you have all just gone through.
If this is about the guilt of us being left behind and captured by the Dawnbeak Raiders, that's just shit that happens. But if he goes back and that Archmage knows that he's in the city, all of you are going to be in danger.
I trust you, Garrick. If you believe that Clive should stay here, then I think that might be for the best. For his sanity as well.
Thank you for understanding, Captain. He grabs your hands with his wing hands. He looks at you, his very handsome bird face. And he says, You're such a kind person. And then he runs away.
Oh, if I didn't know any better, I'd say Garrick was being nice to me.
Like most bird folk in my games, he Naruto runs. So I don't know if that makes him
hell yeah.
Yeah.
That makes him even cooler.
Okay. Excellent. All right, so who do you bring? You said since those two are off the menu, let's see. Miranda doesn't want to go back to. Well, actually, she'd like to buy supplies, but you said only awakened can go back. Okay.
Miranda, just give me a list. Assuming I get picked, I'll make sure to buy some of your supplies.
Not only, but I feel like
Quartermaster.
I awakened to a lot of stuff. You know, I awakened to my sexuality and my sense of responsibility.
How about we do this? Who would
Also,
like to go? And then we can determine who will be going from those who would like to go.
Isn't Captain Reese awakened?
I mean, we're all awake.
Good point. Good point. He goes
That's
to give you
not-
to give you a high five, Isaac.
I return it.
Isn't God so fucking cool? Fucking cool. All right. Samuel says, I mean, I'd prefer not to go back. I'm a trader, like ×5, I guess, because I was Aether Guard and now I'm a pirate of the people I was supposed to catch. Yu says, if they catch me in the city, they will kill me. So I would like to go.
Okay,
I knew it was coming.
Get over here, bud. You're number 1. All right.
I'm the first pick.
Songbo raises his hand.
Get over here, Songbo.
I was the second pick? Wow.
Oscar says, hey, nobody knows this city better than me, huh? I should
Get over here, Oscar.
Yeah, I was going to recommend Oscar.
Also, we should probably bring, the actual smuggler.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Kalos, would you like to come?
He looks around. He looks around the haunted island. He's like, I would love to come.
Great. You can come join us as well. Is Cloudhoof staying or going?
I want to go.
Well, I don't know. We're not
Isaac,
over here on the ship, so I'm not sure who wants to go.
Who doesn't count as a crew member can go with you.
Thank God.
Pets fly free on Southwest. All right. Let's see.
He lives in my jacket, so.
All right.
Gravel will show people around. He's the tour guide for this island, He's got to show people
around
where Jar.
Meow says, I am very curious about Terranathus. May I go with you? And then she puts her 2 fingies together and she shakes her big booty.
Jade's gonna look at the rest of the not B team members, so the rest of the actual crew, and they just
I was gonna say, all the B team members, they say no with their eyes.
I would also like to say no with my eyes. Choo-Choo will also say no with his eyes.
How many B team members do we get?
Well, you need a crew of 12, and then you can take 5 people on the B team, one of which could be activated. Bubbles is super hurt that no one's even asked him. That he can't believe that you was first pick. He's so upset.
I would like Bubbles to go.
We totally forgot about him. If he was around the regular crew.
Oh, do you say that? Do you say that out loud?
I don't say that. That's Lex talking.
Say it. That's the kind of Catholic guilt that gets a gorilla to do what you want. I'm just saying.
I like Bubbles and Silver had to come.
What about Cassian? How do we feel about Cassian?
That might be a good choice.
Cassian says, well, I mean, I am a member of the Whispers, so. Oh, did I not mention that? Oh, it's probably because nobody ever talks to Cassian.
No, I actually thought.
That's not true. Jade has talked to Cassian before.
Oh, that's true.
And I'm assuming Goldleaf's going to be up here, right? Or is Goldleaf staying?
Goldleaf's gonna go.
Oh, Iggy Baby would like to go home.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
Okay. Michael, the snapping turtle, will not return home until his family is found. In case anybody was asking.
That makes sense.
Jody would like to go, but only if you agree to take her to the priest of Pharasma, so that she can warn them of the impending doom and seek advice.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be going all the way up there.
Yeah, that might be a later kind of thing. What about Dust? Dust Tavern.
Dust tells you whatever you need, Captain.
Which of the
you do remember Dust in his underpants, beating some Dombeak Raiders to death with his manacles.
Fucking whooping Azure's ass.
Does Inky Baby count as a B team member?
Pets 530.
If you ask him to join the B team, he will. Otherwise, he would be an escort.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But I don't want to hurt Inky Baby's feelings, but he will not be able to count as a crew.
No, that's fine. I just wasn't sure. How about Billy Bong? And then I think that Billy Bong and Dust will get us to 12, I believe.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And hey, Bubbles, would you like to come?
He looks over at you guys, but he turns real slow, like a fucking cool guy. And then he kind of looks like, "Oh, you guys? Oh, you going on an adventure?
I mean, if you don't want to, I guess that's okay.
He runs. He runs and jumps on the.
That way, he's not around all of the undead who want to try and eat him while we're gone.
Okay.
Well, the undead are getting some food finally. I mean, they get the hunt.
Yeah, they're off. They're off hunting, and Bubbles went with them on their first hunt, and he came back with a haunted look on his face. He actually has been kind of distant to them since he went on a goat hunt with them.
Sometimes you gotta know what.
Sometimes you just gotta.
What are you dealing with?
Watch someone eat. Sometimes that's all it takes. All right.
Too true.
So you leave Reese in charge of everybody and the island?
Yeah, and I feel like his seconds could probably I don't know, how do we feel about Clive and Garrick?
Yep, absolutely. All right.
I was just gonna say Silver Eye probably can be one of his
Silver Eye can be an enforcer, yeah.
Okay, nice.
Along with Sam.
That's a hard group right there. Plus Sam.
There, and then I feel like that's a solid team to lead the Hydroforge situation.
All right. So in your absence, you want them to survey and repair. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As best they can.
Okay. Surveying is free. Let's see. Repairs. Basic repair activities. Clear debris. No cost. Takes 2 weeks. First thing they have to do. All right. So you guys, we started on the 5th. You traveled 2 days. So it's now the 7th. Okay. I'm gonna have to learn this calendar now that it's working. How great! I'm so happy. Let's see. Add a day. Okay. So then 2 weeks from now, that'll be the 21st. So assuming all goes well, on the 21st, first clear debris check. All right. Add it to your calendar. All right. Yeah, I mean it's a slow process to get the island up and running. All right. But I think multiple people could do it, right? You could have a couple of teams working on it. Union crew's been hauling, blah blah blah. No crafting check required. Just time. Oh, nice. Okay. Sweet. Okay. So while that's going on, yeah, you can have somebody reinforce the battlements. Ooh, that's 30 gold. You guys have 30 gold or the equivalent?
I might.
I mean, we have 28 gold in stash of materials.
Yeah, like materials would be much better because there's really nowhere that they could spend gold right here.
We have 50 gold of monster parts, 500 gold of ore that's uncommon.
Oh, can you give him? Can you spare 30 of that?
It's 500, yeah.
Okay. All right, then they will do that.
Since
all right.
it's an investment, I'd say we could probably do 100 of that ore for whatever it's being used on the island for now.
Okay. All right. Okay, so repair cracked fortifications requirements. Someone who is an expert in crafting or stone masonry. Plus trained workers, and it takes 3 weeks. 24 gold for that.
We have the two girls here. I think both of them probably have crafting.
That's true. That's true. Okay. So, would you rather reinforce, repair cracked fortifications or reinforce the battlements? Do you want to focus on the outer structures or the inner structures, essentially?
I feel like we should probably start with the core of the base first.
Okay, so that's a 3-week job. So once you set Miranda to be team captain of that's what she's going to be doing for the next 3 weeks. That work for everybody?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I am going to pick up the supplies that she wants in Terranathus, though.
And then it's 24 gold total. All right. Added to the calendar. All right, so since there'd normally be 5 of you, if you were all like dedicated to this, we can have 5 teams working. So you got Miranda's team. We will assume that clearing debris team. We've got Hoshin up here. Let's see.
You figure this place has got mines underground. There's some metalwork down there.
Okay.
Got some good stuff.
Yeah. General repairs and patchwork. Okay. Oh. All right. Nice. The task is completed efficiently. Save 50% of labor. Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right. So knowing that you'll have 5 teams total, I'll have the NPCs optimized for the most progress, essentially. But you're not going to see any real progress for probably 2 or 3 weeks in game.
I mean, I don't know how long we're going to be spending in Terranathus. I don't think it's going to be 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, once we kind of set these people into those tasks, like, they're going to be stuck on those tasks. And if you pull them off, then, you know, they'll keep the progress that they've made, but they won't make the check until they make it to the end of it. It's just like a normal crafting downtime. All right, so for sure... Yeah, I guess they don't know how long they're going to be here, but if orders are orders kind of thing. So, I guess they'll just get to work. Yeah. Shit. Okay. All right. And that's a good time for us to stop right there. So you have your team picked out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of you? That's cool. Not counting the dog. All right. 13 of you are going to set sail. I guess you'll have to figure out between now and next week or the beginning of the next session. Are you going to go for the undercarriage of the main island and deal with the Thieves Guild controlled sewer system? Are you going to go to the undercarriage of the Stone Ward and deal with the labyrinthian caverns and horrors of the old world? Or are you going to go the bamboozle route and try to get through there? It was suggested by Darvara Kren as you're preparing that if you do decide to take the bamboozle route, it's gonna be kind of tough because she'd have to explain to Zephyrcade why she's there. Zephyrcade probably knows that you guys are wanted, and he's very good at playing both sides. So,
you don't say.
it would be the worst choice in her opinion. It would be the worst choice in her opinion. The best one in her opinion would just be going direct to the source. This is a small ass boat. You park it in the undercarriage that nobody pays attention to. You find a way in. You work your way up through the labyrinth. But, I mean, dungeon crawl. So, I don't know. You guys could decide next week, I guess. Or, discuss it in Discord. Let me know what you decide to do. All right. Then
the last time we were there, what, level 1? Now we're level 5. Should be fine.
Yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. Kill the swarms of those dark mantles. No problem. Troops. Of
I wouldn't
dark
mind
mantles.
having a dark mantle cape beating the shit out of him. Need some revenge.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick. Okay. I'm into it. All right.
I just want to go ahead and throw out there that Jade does have access to something that would help with magical darkness now. So.
Oh. All right. So it
kind of makes the team feel better.
It kind of sounds like you're leaning towards just avoiding the main city altogether, which.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best move.
I think that's the smartest.
Okay. All right. Sweet.
We can send the pug with a carrier.
Oh, yeah.
Just get him back to his owner.
Service and be like, hey, take this to SC Ribbles. You could keep the reward money.
Right, you just...
Yeah. That's really nice. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Just remember the name of Skyhaven.
Oh. The best part is that since you're going back to Terranathus, I'll finally get to show you your wanted posters.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, something to look forward to next week. So you can see your wanted posters. All right. We got Extra Life coming up soon. Very soon. The dev team has settled on the OG Caves of Chaos. That's right. Dating back to, I want to say, 2018, maybe, was the first time we used the Caves of Chaos for Extra Life. 16 massive interconnected dungeon and cavern maps that make up the Caves of Chaos. They are being recreated for this game show based on historical records. So that's going to be where the majority of the fighting for your lives on Galaxy televised game show is going to take place. Very excited. We've got some really nice prize support. We've got a lot of people volunteering to help. We got an amazing team of players signed up. Very, very excited for it. So yeah. Anybody have anything to add?
Not really.
It's late.
Yeah. All right. Night, everybody.
Have a good one.
Thanks for everything. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time.